Yo, yo, what's going on, cool? Come on, bro. I'm gonna give y'all some time to get on up in here. Let's get on up in here. What is going on? We up in here today, boy, for real. Let's give y'all a little bit of time to get on in. We started on time around here today. Ain't no CPT time going on. CPT. We got everything clicking.
What's happening, driver? How you living?
What's going on, Q? What's going on? J issue. What you know good, buddy? What you know good? We know a little bit of ice.
Yes, sir. It's a good day.
Popping, popping. What's up? What's up?
What's happening?
I can't call it. I
Pop,
can't
pop, pop,
call it.
pop, 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 pop.
What up, Q?
I'm gonna give them boys a little
I'm
bit
just
of
getting
time.
it popping.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna give them boys a little bit of time before I go on my little spiel and figure out what direction we're going into today.
Yeah.
Big O, what's going on, brother? What you know? I
Yes,
hear you.
sir. What's up, Big O?
Y'all come on in. Y'all come
Come on
on in.
in.
Come on in. Wipe your feet off on the rug. I don't bring no goddamn dirt with you. Just wipe your feet on off.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Lot of shit going on around the league. Last little bit. We gonna talk
Yeah.
about it though. We gonna talk about it. See what you know there, brother.
That boy
We gonna
C in the
talk.
building. Yeah. Pull up.
Pull up.
Enjoy your lunch break. You know what I'm saying? Or before you go to work break.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Or if you just at home, just chilling break.
Yes, sir. A, B, C. What's happening?
No doubt. What's that? Snoogles
Snugs
Auto.
Auto. What's happening, fam?
Snugs Auto. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Salute,
What's going
salute.
on now?
These allergies is kicking my ass, boy.
Man, what you talking about? We went, like I said, we rode four wheelers, man. The weekend, see it. The place that we go to in Goldsboro, it used to be a sand mine. What they do, they put dump trucks of sand and shit. They take that shit to the beach. They take that shit, people sandbag. They take that shit for sand blasters and all kind of stuff like that. And you go down into this place. And of course, it's dusty with the pollen and everything like that, man. You talk, man. I've been getting that out my system, man, since Sunday.
Trying to tell you, boy. My nose over
Yeah.
here boxing pollen right now. Boop, 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 boop. Just
All
good
right.
God.
Let's get into it a little bit. Let's get into it a little bit. We got
Let's
some
go.
everybody here, man. Well, we talk a little bit about the schedule release. You know, they giving
Yes,
us little pieces
sir.
of games. I think tomorrow, I think it is, they gonna release the whole shit. But like they talking about the Dolphins playing the Jets and then the New York playing Philly, all kind of little stuff like that, man. Then somebody type about the Germany games. Or kick in on Wiley. They were talking about Kansas City supposed to play over there. I think he said Frankfurt or something like that. But the biggest thing I want to get to, man, is this. Okay, I know y'all been seeing it. The rookie mini camp. You've been seeing a lot of my boy AR over there in Indianapolis. They say he looking good. They say he taking command of the offense now. And I'm gonna tell y'all, as a fan. I am a Carolina Panther through and through. I pull for what's on front of the shirt, not what's on the back. And I'm gonna tell you this here. I'm gonna follow Anthony Richardson. Y'all know I am. I'm gonna follow Anthony Richardson. One thing is I believe in everything I got that we should have picked him. That's number one. And I believe that this guy with his work ethic, with his natural talent, with his ability, his arm, his speed, I think he's the total package. Right there, I said, if he don't go to us, I hope he goes over there with Shane Steichen because Shane worked with Jalen, and Shane has worked with other mobile quarterbacks that they say, and that mobile quarterback stigma sticks in my drawers just a little bit. Sticks in the side in the waistband. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all sit there and say that all this guy can do is run and this. You can't get to this level just running. This is the NF motherfucking L, National Football League. And for 32 teams, you can't get to this level just running. Not being y'all acting like some of these guys that can run, that have the God given ability to run to escapability, elusiveness, to get out there in the open field and then turn into a back or a wide receiver. See, that's special. That's not something to knock somebody on. That's special. When you can see and you saying this guy can't see the field, when you get out there in the field and you able to elude and spin and do the stuff that these guys can do, that's special, y'all. That's a foresight. You can see the field. Plus, a lot of these guys get these sorry ass receivers. Some of these dumb ass coordinators that is trying to make them change. Now, us as Carolina Panthers know that they tried to change our mobile quarterback. Y'all know this is a fact. This guy do this, do this, do that. You're trying to change his throwing motion at the NFL level. You're trying to change what brought him to the game instead of adding to, or you're a coach, you're supposed to be this genius offensive coordinator, this absolute brain offensive mind, and you can't put in packages for your generational talent to succeed. That don't mean we have had defensive minded coaches that don't bring in the right type of talent to put around the guy that we had. We go give him Calvin Benjamin as his ex wide receiver, a guy who ate himself out of the league, couldn't get separation. Then we double down on stupid, like I like to say, and go get him Devin Funches, another motherfucker who ain't had no speed. Maybe it was all these guys maybe was red zone threats, but you use them as X receivers. By the time we got the guy somebody to play with, a DJ Moore or something like that, ran Steve Smith out of town. But by the time we did that, he was already hurt because we kept taking Pro Bowl guards like Andrew Norwell because we didn't want to pay them. We got him no protection. But I'm just going to follow this man in the hope that Indianapolis does the right thing, and now we can break the narrative like a Lamar, like a Josh Allen, hell, Patrick Mahomes, because they say he was inaccurate. And y'all say you can't stop inaccuracy, and they're showing you over and over and over and over again that you can. So I'm going to follow this man because, like I said, in every bone and everything else in my body, I believe that this guy is going to be an ascended generational talent. That's just it. And I think we missed the boat on it. But we have Bryce Young. My next tidbit is Bryce. What do we expect out of Bryce? Are we asking too much from Bryce on his freshman tour, rookie season? Are our expectations too high? Do we need to dial it back a little bit? And then something else for us to speak on would be C.J. Stroud. Now, it was said, I couldn't find the clip, but this guy said it on Good Morning Football, that it was C.J. all the time. And we were arguing about that a little bit yesterday. We kind of touched on it. But they said it was C.J. said DeMarco Ryan said it, but I didn't see it. I didn't see him say it. So I can't 100% say that he said it, but it was said that he said it. And they said it was C.J. Stroud all the time. It never was Bryce. And maybe that's the reason why they didn't make that move. And you got to think, maybe it was the Texans that put that shit out there by that X2 cognitive test and some other things that he was uncoachable or whatever. Because teams like to do shit like that to make you pass on the other guy. So where the Carolina Panthers duped twice by not getting AR and not getting CJ. That's the topics we're going to speak on today, y'all. It's just going to be an open forum. I'm not going to sit here and run my mouth. Let my panel buddies right here, and I'm going to just point guard this thing today. And so I'm going to ask these guys right here that I already got up here now, and then I'm going to open it up in a little bit. What do y'all think about that? Q and Poppin'? Everything I just said.
Well, I'd say it like this, man. You gotta understand if the Texans did put that out there about CJ Stroud, it went out and they got their guy. And I'm going to be real. There are some things that I'll say when it comes to AR-15. I do believe that out of this quarterback class, he has the potential to be the best one in the long term. We look back at this class 10 years from now, he could potentially be the best one out of this class because of what he brings to the table. And I'm gonna tell you like this: Indianapolis got this boy, and they automatically feel like he's a star. They feel like he's gonna be a difference maker. They took him. They had conviction. You didn't hear them whining about it. You didn't hear them say, "Oh, he need to sit and wait for 2 or 3 years." No, they said this boy is their quarterback. So all I gotta say, if it's good for Indy, why wasn't it good for us? It was good enough for them. Why wasn't it good enough for us? I'll tell you like this: we get caught up in narratives. We allow people to spill narratives that just don't freaking exist. And once somebody creates something like Charlemagne the God said it, nobody cares about the truth, but the lie is more entertaining. Now you gotta understand, if this guy has been the best quarterback that we've seen physically in a generation, why not take a chance on him? But we're so quarterback hungry in Carolina, we allow ourselves to fall in a different direction. But like I said, make no mistake about it, Bryce Young is still a good direction to me. I still like the direction that we headed in because what we got in Bryce is a short thing. We got a guy that can come out and pass the football. We didn't have that before. We didn't have that with Sam Darnold. We didn't have that with the crew that we have, DJ Walker, Baker Mayfield. So I'm excited, one, because we get to see competent Panther football again. But I also love the fact that I know out of these three quarterbacks, AR had the highest ceiling. He will be the highest ceiling probably.
And Jay Issue, I know you'll pull up, but hey, like I said, I'm gonna open it up in a little bit. But I'm just, reading your comment and everything. But the reason why I say what I said, Jay, and like I said, now this is just me too. Now it's some stuff to back up what I'm saying, and then too, I'm grasping at some straws because, like I said, I'm just getting people to open up their mind and think. I'm saying what I'm saying because of what Tepper did and what he said he did. He was so cocky now that he got his guy, he let the cat out of the bag. He said he saw this man at the Super Bowl. He told him, if I get a chance, I'm gonna get you. I need a quarterback. If I get a chance, I'm gonna get you. Like you're my guy. You see the way he been acting, him and his old lady. Before the boy get out the car, they jumping up and down, hugging him. You don't hug nobody like that unless hey, that's your guy when you hug somebody like he hugged him. You go back and look at the clip and see how he hugged him.
Stop
Then
it,
he
dude.
said,
Stop it.
then, then this guy said, oh, the way he throws, we don't have to go and get all these high dollar receivers and all that stuff like that. He said it. Now, I'm not making this shit up. So therefore, what I'm saying is, could he have bullied Frank Wright into saying, oh, well, hey, he the boss. He could have said, hey, we getting Bryce, man. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you like CJ. I don't give a damn if you like Max Duggan, whoever. Tanner McKee. This
Well,
who you gonna coach.
you gotta look at how he was. He
You
won.
you breaking up, Q. You breaking up, Q. You breaking up. You breaking up. Now you breaking up. So that's breaking up. So that's the whole thing. What I'm saying, you know, did we really evaluate this thing, or were they Bryce Young on the brain, asphyxiated with this guy so much to damn what this guy could bring to the table, or this guy could bring to the table, or with the players that we already have right here under contract, what could this guy do versus what Bryce could do with him? Did they really give it an evaluation like they were supposed to? When your owner is sitting there, Jerry Jones type style, telling you or beating it into your head that this is our guy. That's the only question that I'm proposing, that I'm putting out there. That's it. What you think, Pop?
Uh, because I mean it's such a tricky situation. I do think that the owner already had his mind made up. I can't say that. That's just factual. We
That's
don't have
factual.
to. Yeah, we don't have to. We can't just pull this out of nowhere. It's there. You can look it up. But I do think that this coaching staff, whether it was already stamped and approved or who they're gonna go get, that they did do their due diligence and really, you know, what I'm saying, interview these guys, got to know these guys. Because anything can happen, and one thing you don't want to do is burn bridges, because you never know, one of these guys might end up in your organization later on down the road. Because certain circumstances may happen, you know what I'm saying. So you don't want to burn bridges uh, like that. But I do think that they did really go out here and made these guys comfortable. Really, you know, dug into them, try to pause. Really try to figure out who they were, you know what I'm saying, what they thought about them, what their IQ was. I do think they really did try to figure these guys out and see how they would fit here in Carolina Panthers Stadium. So even though I think, you know, that it was already set in stone because of the owner.
Hmm. Well, I mean, and it doubled down and makes me think, okay. I mean, it's just too much stuff, Pop. Like Bryce didn't even go. He just stopped his 30 for 30, right? I'm not going on no more visits. You see what I'm saying? Then they try to spin it. It was like, oh, it was logistical reasons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like I can't go to Tennessee, or I can't go to, you know, up to the Patriots, or whatever, or the Cardinals. I just don't got time or whatever. So that tells me right there, Lil Birdie must have told him something as well. You see what I mean? When he didn't go do the rest of them visits. I don't know, man. It's just a lot, and I'm not calling it shady shit, but it's just a lot of stuff that keeps adding up to make me ask these questions.
Well, I don't think
That's
Bryce
all I'm
knew that.
saying.
I don't think Bryce knew where he was going. I really truly don't. I don't think he knew, because if you also look back, he went at the last second down to Texas. He had canceled his trip, and then he went back. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to the Texans. And this was like a
Hmm.
week later after he canceled his trip. So I truly don't believe Bryce knew where the hell he was going. I think he had some inkling, like, I think they really do like me, but I don't think he knew per se, like, yeah, I'm going to be a Carolina Panthers.
Uh
So
huh.
either you know what I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Like we all know now. that our owner, David Tepper, is the FBI. He's the feds. Cause he go and do, and you gotta think about it. This ain't the first time he's played undercover. When we was trying to go get Mr. Massage My Booty, he hired his own detectives. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
He hired his own detectives.
Pause popping.
Huh?
Pause,
I'm just saying what it is. He hired his own private detectives, not the NFL detectives. He hired his own detectives. I mean, he spent his own money to go hire.
He was all in, Papa, because if he was ready to give up everything for Deshaun. Don't play like he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. He went and hired his own detectives, y'all. You know how much money that gotta cost to go find out on his own what really went down.
Yeah.
So this ain't the first time Tepper has played FBI, judge, God. He's done a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and do I like it? I don't know. You know what I mean? I gotta give him a salute because that shows dedication that you want this team to win. That you want.
It does. Okay, it does. But this right here. Okay, let's just play a what if for 1 second. Let's just say a what if for 1 second. What if Deshaun Watson was squeaky clean and that detective came back and said, man, he couldn't have done this. When this girl said he was in Houston with her, he was playing a game in LA. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Whatever. He wasn't there. Would have proved he wasn't there. Now, Tepper was ready. Damn what the coaching staff wanted. Damn what this guy wanted. Tepper was getting ready to pull the trigger on Deshaun. So that tells you right there. He don't care about what other football people say or what this and that. Whatever he want on this motherfucker is what he gonna get. So that's why I still ask the question that I asked earlier. When Tepper told Bryce he gonna get him, I be damn Frank Wright, I be damn Jim Caldwell, I be damn McCowan, any of these motherfuckers. We getting ready to get Bryce. Don't look at no more quarterbacks.
Kendall, come on now.
All right, Wiley, what's up, baby? Tell me something.
Hey, man. Remember now, and I think people keep forgetting. When Brown did his interview in the stadium, he said he wanted a point guard at quarterback.
Okay.
Ain't but one person that they've been calling point guard the whole time.
Well, CJ said he was a ball placement specialist. Ain't that
There ain't
Mark
no point.
Gordon?
No, that's not point guard, bro.
Okay.
Hey, a ball placement specialist, that's one thing. Point guard, that's the controller of the ball. That's different. Like, okay, let's look at the difference. Chris Paul is a point guard, right?
Okay.
However, Kyrie Irving is a musician with the ball. Both can handle the ball, but look far different.
Okay. I mean, I eat that Wiley all day long. But like I say, I'm just putting the narrative out there. You know what I'm saying? To just open up minds. I'm not saying, oh, y'all know my position on Bryce. And and whoever don't know my position on Bryce, I say it once again. And it was said on other shows. His durability is my 100% factor on not being all in with a Bryce Young.
Kendall, that's all good. That's all good, Kendall. So check it out, man. 5 years from now, when we sit here bull crapping about it, and one of those other guys gonna be injured and out the league, I want to say that little man's still here.
The little man's still here. And look, guess what? And look, Wiley, me and you are men of reason. You understand what I'm saying? All I can tell you, Well, Riley, you damn right. That's all I can say. You right. Because I'm not gonna go again. Well, yeah, nobody ain't hit him yet, right? I'm not gonna say no dumb shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People see where I'm at, people. I'm not just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just going by the facts. This is a grown man business. This is a grown man game out here. He's less than 200 pounds. My sole biggest concerns about Bryce Young is that he is small. His durability. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
All right. All
Please,
right.
that's all I'm telling you. And then I said I had them put it out there because I told Q, me and him was speaking on the phone, off the camera and everything like that. I told him I'm gonna follow Richardson because I had that much regard for this guy, and I don't like when he 50%, this and that, and a lot of people didn't dig into why he was 50%. Or
Oh,
why this happened in Florida. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah.
Because
Oh,
they
I
wasn't looking
agree
at
with
him.
you
Tell the
completely.
truth, shame the devil. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
agree.
Motherfuckers wasn't looking at him because the team, the whole fucking team was not talented. He was the most talented motherfucker on the team over there in Florida. And then they went
True.
through coaching changes and all that shit. It was turmoil over there in that damn organization over there in the
Mm-hmm.
College of University of Florida. Their football
Mm-hmm.
program. That's
Florida
what y'all
State,
got
you're
to
right.
understand.
Well, it was
Yeah.
Florida. My bad. Florida.
Yeah, Florida, University of Florida. So
Yeah.
right now,
But you're right.
that's
But
why
you're
they
right.
got a new coach. They got a new direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he got out of there this year. You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because if he went
Okay.
back next year, because they got their guy coming in.
There's been a new
It's
new
a new
offense, blah
program.
blah blah. Yeah.
And if
But check this out,
anybody
Kendall.
looked at the whole picture, they know that.
Yeah, but think about it like this. Let's be prudent. If you are Coach Wright and you
Okay?
got a quarterback that you think he could be he could be a world beat at AR-15, right? And you got a guy that you know gonna be top 10 in his career. The other guy may be number one,
Uh-huh.
maybe number one. But you know this other guy with some tutoring can be top 10 for a long time. He may not get the top 5, but he'll be top 10.
Okay.
And it's your career. What you gonna bet on? You gotta feed your family.
Now you said I got a guy that's number one right now and a
No,
guy that may
You got a guy that could
uh,
possibly be number one. That's
okay.
AR-15, right?
Uh-huh.
Generational
Uh-huh.
talent. But
Yeah.
you definitely got somebody you know is gonna be top 10 in his career for a long time. And that's Bryce. You got to feed your family. Who you gonna put your money
Wallet, y'all gonna everybody gonna jump on my ass. They gonna jump on my ass. But
on? Go
this right
ahead.
here, now think about this if I say this now. Do you follow your gut and your convictions on this one? Or like you said, do you make the safe choice? Because you got to feed your family.
Hello.
So I'm answering your question with a question. It's
Uh-huh.
just like the Andy Reid thing. Andy Reid was so sure in his convictions when and this is documented. He
Mm-hmm.
told them motherfuckers, y'all can fire me if I don't got the right guy. He didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, but
just
think about it
that
like this.
sure in his conviction. But Andy was already pretty much. Andy know he's already. He hadn't had a Super Bowl then at that time, but hell, he already knew he's a made man. So you got to
True.
be in that position too. You know what I'm saying? He knew he'd get another fucking job because he was Andy Reid at that time. He's winning like a motherfucker. No, he
I'm
hadn't won the big one, but he's a winner.
I'm gonna hit you with a little knowledge. So Patrick and Kelsey was on an interview with his brother. His brother has a podcast. It's their podcast,
Uh huh.
but they were interviewing Patrick. You know what Patrick said? He said whenever he went out to Kansas City and interviewed, right? He said the assistant coaches gave him the answers to everything. After he threw, they gave him the answer to everything. So when he went before the board and drew everything up, Coach Reed didn't know that he knew the answers already. So he looked like
Uh
a
huh.
genius on the board. So Coach Reed was all like, he throws great. He look at it. Look at all this stuff he could do on the board. I want him.
Uh
Well,
huh.
he knew the answers because the assistant coach
Gave him
gave him
the
the answers. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, what if he'd have messed up the board? He wouldn't have been Kansas City. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but the biggest thing, what I'm saying is, Andy followed his convictions, and he had it. He just had a feeling. He had a gut feeling, I guess. This is my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This guy's gonna be. I see something in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Might have
see
been the
something.
board, might have been the tape, might have been that. And I know you get ready to say, well, they see something in Bryce. You
No,
can't
I
say
wasn't gonna
that,
say that.
Riley.
I wasn't gonna
Okay,
say that. Think about it like this: Who
'cause
was in that draft? Who was in that draft? Uh,
the Mahomes
if I
drive.
believe correct, yeah.
Shit, I can't. Hell, you got to
Hold on
tell
now.
me.
Hold on. Was
Uh,
Deshaun in that draft? Yeah, Deshaun was in that draft, bro. That
okay,
was
okay.
Baker's draft, right? Wasn't Baker number
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Baker and Sam, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Lamb,
Baker
Bryson.
and
Baker,
Sam. Okay, okay, okay.
Hello.
Sam, Baker.
trash on
Yeah,
top of
yeah, yeah,
trash.
And
yeah,
watch
yeah,
this. And oh boy, Baltimore, he went what almost the last draft pick in the first round.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Lamar
Ravens
Lamar,
Jackson.
jumped back in the first.
Eh,
the
See,
MVP.
and what I'm trying to say is this: Andy knew what he wanted. Everybody passed to Sean for until Houston got to him, but Sean was the best winner of all of them. So what I'm saying is everybody looked for different things. So if
But
the
still,
coaches said, yeah, but if the coaches on our staff said this is our guy, I'm going to hold them to that. I'm not going to be
but
wavering
Wiley,
about it.
okay.
But
Go ahead.
Wiley, I'm glad you said that. Glad you said that.
I
Now,
was finna get him.
the timeline. The timeline don't add up for the coaches to say that though, Wiley, because
It's-
our owner said he said at the Super Bowl. These guys weren't even there. He already had his mind made up that this is his guy at the Super Bowl. So you
Well,
telling me that every last one of them coaches that had a say so was
no,
like, yeah, Bryce, Bryce, Bryce. When your boss
maybe.
walk in
Hmm.
and tell you, look here, we getting ready to move to another building. Damn, I like this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, it's right by the water or whatever. Now we got to carry this shit all over here. You see what I'm saying? You get all
Uh-huh.
the but guess what you getting ready to do? Y'all getting ready to move to that other building. Because he done bought the motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? You moving.
Yeah, I got you.
When
I
he
got you.
walked in, he didn't ask, you see what I'm saying? He didn't ask them, do we get Bryce? He told them we was getting Bryce.
Yes, but think about it like this. He probably did. And he's probably that guy that probably told him other stuff and they chose different players also. He comes in and gives his opinion. Now, I believe he gave his opinion, but the only player that surely I saw that was when Brown interviewed that fit what Brown said was Bryce. It wasn't no CJ, man.
Hmm.
Because listen to now that we got Bryce, go back and listen to the interview. He'll tell you, hey, when we get in the end zone and get down to the end zone, right? Getting tied to 20. I need somebody to be able to make plays with their feet if necessary, elude, whatever. He told you, he described, you know what I'm saying? To me, he described Bryce the whole time. People can say it's
Wally,
Ant, because go ahead. Go ahead,
he had no choice,
Q.
He already had that portfolio slapped on his desk.
man. Yeah,
when he walked in the building, they slid it to
Yeah, it
him
was
for the
so
improvisation.
all of them start saying the same thing. The Thomas Brown interview, yeah, I want a point guard. Okay.
Yeah.
They all
man.
Hey,
start saying the same
hey,
thing.
All you gotta do is, yeah. What's
why
up?
do you say he had no choice? Why did elaborate on that, my good man?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
During the draft, you can see Tepper telling Bryce how he felt about him before the draft was even close. He went to the Super Bowl and told this man, "You is who I want." He didn't say we. He said we, like me. You is who I want. He didn't give no other quarterback a chance. He didn't give his coaches a chance. They didn't have no say so on who the hell they want. If you go back and look at at the quarterbacks pro days, look at their reactions. Look at the coaches' reactions. Look how they all over Stroud.
That's all.
Look at how
That's
they
all.
at Bryce. It wasn't no smiles. It wasn't. It was just bland. So if you gonna tell me that they all in cahoots of Bryce, I'm cool with Bryce. but I preferred Stroud. But you not finna tell me that they was all over Bryce. They wanted to play the Texans for that 12th pick, and the Texans was not budging. They was saying that the Texans wanted if they were saying that the Texans wanted Bryce Young. If they didn't get him, they was gonna fall back. Texas wasn't tripping. The Texans post was they was cool with Bryce or Stroud, and they stuck to their guns. They wasn't coming off that 12th pick.
They wouldn't come.
Okay.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
tell you the truth, 100%. If I was in the same, if I was the Texans organization, which we sit here and we say, okay, from what we had, Baker Mayfield, PJ Walker, Sam Donald, this and that. Yes, Bryce is an upgrade. So we winning. You know what I'm saying? We winning. If you compare that to what we have now, we winning. So the Texans in the same boat. They're in the same ship. They're on the same. They're on the
No,
same
I don't
elevator.
agree.
Yes, they
I
are.
don't agree. I
With
don't agree.
CJ, come on, Wiley. With CJ
I
from
don't
what they
agree.
had.
I don't agree. You know why I don't agree?
CJ from what they had.
This is the reason why I don't agree. Right here. Watch this.
Okay.
You just dealt with Watson and his agent. His agent was a pain in the ass. Guess who CJ Stroud's agent is?
I know his the same agent, but they ain't
So
worried about
you
the agent. I'm
really
talking about the talent on the field. The
Yeah,
agent
but
didn't
you
have
got
a damn thing with him saying he wanted out the door, or he was them
how
girls
you know that?
massaging and all that shit.
How you telling me agent didn't know none of that stuff? Come on, bro.
Well, I
You
mean,
think the
Watson
agent didn't know
done it.
none of this?
I'm not saying the agent didn't know what was going on or
So
whatever. I'm not saying
so
that,
when
but
when he set out for a whole year, you think his agent didn't have nothing to do with that and the Texans were losing all those games? Come on, bro. Come on now. It wasn't just that team said, "Hey, Deshaun, go sit down for a year so we can lose."
look, his agent got to protect his investment of his client.
So
So
what?
did he probably advise him to do something like that, or we
Yes.
don't know that agent could have been scratching his damn head out saying, "Damn,
Come on
I'm
now.
trying to get this motherfucker to play, but he said he ain't budget."
Come
We
on
don't
now.
know. We
Okay.
don't know though. Why do we don't know?
Reasonable person will think, at least me. Maybe I'm the only one in the world that thinks this way. But an agent has some influence over a guy, especially in his first contract. Especially when
Yeah.
he just negotiated Deshaun to have the second highest paid quarterback contract when he was with the Texans. Then he got re-signed when he went to Cleveland and made him even
Uh-huh.
higher. But before that, he had just got signed by the Texans before he set out for a year. So that agent that did all that work, you really think he didn't have no influence over Deshaun?
Well,
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, I'm going to agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? But do you really think he said sit out? Do you really think he said sit out? Be a asshole?
No,
Let the team lose this and that?
no,
I don't
I
think
don't
he
think
I
so.
don't think he said I don't think he said that, but I don't think he Deshaun wanted to fuck up out of there. Let's
True,
just be real about that.
but I bet you
Deshaun wanted to
open
fuck up out of
communication.
there.
True, but I bet you open communication between the coaching staff and the agent wasn't there because he probably closed communication because of the player. Therefore,
Well,
the next guy that's coming, right, coming to that team,
but too
represented by
Wiley,
that
hold up.
agent. Go ahead.
Now, you got to think. Okay, let's go even deeper. Let's dig some fucking more. Let's dig some more because you got J.J. Watt came to him and said, "I'm sorry these motherfuckers wasted your time." He didn't say it just like I said it, but it was said that he said, "I'm sorry they wasted your time."
Uh-huh.
What's that? Bill. What's the coach name? Bill.
Oh yeah, that guy
O'Brien.
that went
O'Brien.
to Patriot. Oh
O'Brien.
right.
O'Brien. He went to Alabama. He was in Alabama too. He was in
Yeah,
Alabama with his buddy
yeah.
Saban. Okay.
Offensive
Bill
coordinator. Yep.
O'Brien. Bill O'Brien was just like that motherfucker in Nebraska that we just had. He had
Mm.
GM power and head coaching power. So all
Hmm.
that shit that went on was totally him. Was all his fucking doing. He shipped D Hop.
Oh yeah.
He shipped the other boy,
Mm-hmm.
the back,
Yep.
and one of the defensive back.
For
He got
nothing.
rid of all the good fucking players for nothing. A bag of fucking chips. Didn't get
It
the
wouldn't
boy
even.
no draft picks. Didn't get the shit.
Yep.
So now you say the boy didn't have no reason to set out.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is this. I don't disagree with what you just said. That's all true. All I'm saying is I'm the agent of the guy that just did that to the team. And now you really want to deal with me again?
I don't know. I can't fully put it on the agent's shoulder. I mean, it was a little bit of him, a little bit of Deshaun, a little bit of what the team did. That's
I
all I'm
got you.
saying. That's all
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. All I'm saying is if they had that choice, they would have dealt with him again. Not for your franchise quarterback. Maybe a
Uh-huh.
defensive back, a tackle, but the thing that makes the franchise go, I can't go down like that.
Well, and we can't 100% say because we weren't in the room and nothing didn't come out. We can say allegedly, the agent might have, and we could have said, but I know Deshaun said he didn't want no parts of it. We know that.
Nah,
We know
he
he
won't
come
know.
out and say he didn't want none of it. So,
Yep.
I don't know, man. It seemed like all through all this shit, it was a lot of backdoor deals. I defended Tepper like a motherfucker. Tepper was in the middle of a lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying, that was going on. Then he was so arrogant about he's smiling now because he got his boy, he got his guy, and he just let his mouth started running. His mouth caught diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? He got diarrhea of the mouth, y'all. Y'all know how that
You better
is.
not.
Yeah,
You better not do
yeah,
nothing with him. He
yeah.
can't
That's
hold
just
water.
that's just like a drunk motherfucker say, yeah, me and such and such. Get you in
Yeah.
trouble. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead.
We did
Hey, you know I
dirt.
did it. You know I did it. Come on now.
You know
Look
I
at
did
me.
it. Yeah.
Come on now.
You know he did. You know he did. Like, you shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what you tell this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Yep.
get him at the Super Bowl. I told him I was gonna get him at the Super Bowl. So what was this all y'all said, you know what I'm saying? 3 months for 3 months.
Yeah. I'm surprised he was able to hold it to the draft. I'm surprised he didn't tweet it out before the draft.
Yeah, you could tell when he was up in that press conference after they, showed Bryce being there, that the show that they had got Bryce, he was so overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I finally get to say what the hell happened.
Yeah.
You could tell it was itching. Just
There you go. Here you go.
but then he says stuff. He tries to sound smart, but then he sounds stupid at the same damn time. And they be looking at him like, "Shut up!" But you can't tell your boss to shut up.
Nope.
You can't tell him.
Like, shut your ass.
You be like,
Shut
hey,
your
dude,
shut your
stop
ass
it.
in your
Stop
mouth, boy.
Yeah,
Stop it.
you can't tell a
Stop it.
16 or 18 billion dollar man to shut the fuck up now, Pop.
You
You can't
can't.
do that. You can't do that.
You be like, hey, we'll it'll be better for our pocketbook if you don't say anything. I got all the money.
Yeah.
Right.
It's my money, right?
I don't blame you, because I tell them, who the fuck y'all talking to? Because I be a mother. Hey, you couldn't shut me up neither.
See?
Anybody
MDK,
fucking with me? I'm Tep.
MDK,
Lemon
what's going
pepper
on?
Tepper.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
up,
him.
GO.A.T?
I can't call it. What say you? What say you? Say, newest man in the chat right here. Give it to the floor is yours.
Yeah, I just want to come in here and get my little 2 cents in, if you don't mind. But
I
I
don't
think
mind. I don't mind one
yeah,
bit.
I think David Tepper knew the hell he was gonna get the whole time. Like, I hadn't really put it together until after the fact, but I think David Tepper been sitting on Bryce for a long time. Like, for one, like the
He told
first,
y'all.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He told
That's all
y'all.
I'm
yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah, so like the first thing that I noticed, like, if you remember, like, he wanted Sean Payton bad. And Sean Payton used to working with a shorter quarterback, Drew Brees, you know what I'm saying? So I think this whole time he been trying to set up a system where Bryce would fit. Now I think he allowed Frank Reich to go out here and get whatever damn coaching staff he wanted. But when it came to that pick, he was the man that was gonna make it.
MD, talk that shit, man. Talk that shit.
I mean,
Because
he,
it's mighty funny. Jim Harbaugh. Nah. I don't want you. Or you when you come in here and you got a voice and you gonna say something and you wanted this and you want go back to Michigan for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when the dude over there in Detroit, the coordinator, he want to stay a coordinator instead of come over here. There's some
oh
shit
yeah, he
behind
walked
it. We
away.
had 3 motherfuckers that declined the job, y'all.
Hey man, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did.
You know what the funny thing is too? And Frank Scott Fritter, he's like, yeah, we had already did our scouting on
Ding dong.
on Bryce Young a long time ago.
Hello.
A long time ago. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Because your lemon peppers Tepper is at the Super Bowl. At the Super Bowl talking to Bryce Young.
Hey,
FaceTime.
Pop.
Yeah. He's ours. He's ours.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah.
Pop, do you feel some type of way with these motherfuckers skinning and grinning in your fucking face and then doing what they did? Do you feel some type of way?
It's deceitful when it comes to this pick because you really want your coach to pick the guy who's supposed to be his guy. It's deceitful to hear it. But what I do think though, that Tepper ain't got no say on nothing else when it comes to the rest of the roster. Like I don't think he had anything to do with no Mingo, even though they called Steve Smith and shit. But I mean, they knew who they were gonna get, man. Because I don't think he's that knee deep into it. But when it comes to that QB, he's all in. Put all his chips to the middle of the table. He all in when it comes to the QB.
Yeah,
He already know.
If y'all don't believe nothing else the fuck I say, I'm saying this with all 100% everything in me. This was Tepper pick. This was not the coach's pick. Tepper and Scott. Scott is his do boy. Scott is his killer. Scott is Tepper's killer. You understand what I'm saying? And when he is hitman, when he tell him you go out and do this, Scott gonna make that. Scott getting ready to go burn the world to go get through Tepper business. You understand what I'm
But
saying?
Kendall, we making this up. If you read the comments, we just pulling shit out the air.
No.
Nah.
Ooh,
All y'all gotta do is go look back at the comments. Go look back at the comments.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
another thing.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you
y'all ain't
another
gotta
thing. Like
believe me.
Jay Issue said, he at the draft day, like on the little video when they called Bryce, everybody in that room was happy, but Frank Wright didn't crack not one smile. But he can definitely smile because at CJ Stroud, he was smiling, skinning and grinning, dapping everybody. All you saw was teeth when CJ Stroud was throwing the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to stop this.
It's the truth, brother.
You hear why?
Come on,
You seen what the fuck I seen, right? You seen what the fuck I seen. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Man, stop acting like Stevie Wonder. Stop.
Hey, look, hold on. It's a facts to that shit because when the white man grab your shoulder and squeeze it, you know he like you, bro.
My God.
That's that. When the white man grab your shoulder, that's that other way of handshake. When they grab your shoulder and squeeze it, you in.
That's love, Wiley.
That's love, brother.
That's love. That's love.
It's a handful of these fans that's not doing their homework. They just proud of us picking players. Like, just go look back and look at video. Look at tape. No,
look at the tape. Go look at the video.
This is not a group that's hating on Bryce Young. We cool with him. We just saying that the coaches did not pick him. The owner did.
Yeah, the coaches did not make it.
Y'all boy hell today. I sat back. My service went out when I got in the country, and when I got a little bit more service, I just listened to that right there. And I said, I'll be damned. These boys is hell today. Now go. Now, what you gotta understand?
Why you had to come at me?
Because you the ring leader. You the ring leader of this crazy shit.
You know he ain't. There's a lot of us that be on the same page. We just on the same page.
You
So
you you.
you go get the rest of your little Bryce boys and sing Kumbaya and follow David Tepper and the rest of these motherfuckers off the damn cliff. But
Now,
go
I
ahead. What you
tell
got
you
to say?
before,
What you
ain't no
got to
need
say?
for you to be upset. All you got to do is pull a cotton out your damn ear and understand that this pick is already it was already made. You're right. You're right about that. But
Okay.
it's the right pick. It's the
Mm-hmm.
right.
Okay.
As much as I love AR, and I'm telling you,
Look,
I love
look.
seeing what the fuck I see out of AR. That shit burns me
Before you make your
to
point,
see this
Q-Ho,
nigga.
before you make your point, let me say one thing. You it's our pick. Already pick. I didn't say the pick was right or wrong. I didn't say the pick was right or all I'm doing is making a point, and you said that was right, that this pick was already made. That's all I'm saying. They can take it or leave it. But this pick was already made. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That right. Yeah, they said it in the press. They said that they've been looking at Bryce Young for years now, and they said they were just. I'm guessing whatever year he decided to come out, whether it would have been last year or whatever year he was available to come out, they had already done
Exactly.
predetermined they were going to take him anyway. And that's Scott Fitterer and David Tepper. Those two are on the same page, so they just had to get a coach through the door that was willing to go on the same page as them. And
On the
I hate to
same
say
page.
it,
You right. You right.
that's why Ben Johnson turned his ass back around and went to Detroit. D'Amico
Mm-hmm.
Ryans didn't even take his chance to even come over here. Because you remember, we couldn't get nobody to do head coach at one time. Everybody was dropping with interviews. Because I guess if David Temple come in and he said, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I understand who you may like, but we're going forward. We need a quarterback, and we want Bryce Young. I want Bryce Young through the door. Is a coach really going to tie his feet to somebody that's not his guy?
No, they ain't. They ain't supposed to. Not a first year coach. Not a first year coach, y'all. If you know anything about the
So that
NFL,
could be
a first year coach.
suicide.
Yep. A
So it
first
could
year
be
coach that
suicide
got
if you don't get it right.
that's
That's
true.
true. That's
You're
true.
right.
It could be suicide, but I think that it was like I told Kendall at the beginning. He had a choice. The guy could be the best quarterback ever, could be or bust, or the guy gonna be top 10. I'm
But
just
I
saying.
think Bryce Young is going to be a perennial Pro Bowler. I think he's going to be a good
Yeah,
player.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. He gonna be
that
top 10. It's
that
probably his
it
whole career.
factor, he, he got that it factor, Wiley. And like I said, as much as it burns me to see AR-15 in blue and white, I know deep down inside I had to take my fandom out of it and say this nigga is what's best for us right now. I hate
Yeah,
to do it.
I
I hate
think
to
so.
say it, bro.
I
I
think
wanna
so.
put a disclaimer out there. If
Uh
anybody in
oh.
the chat needs to find out if your girl is cheating with your lawn cares, man, if you need somebody to do some detective work, you hire any of us, any of these guys on here, we will find out for you. Just bet your bottom dollar. We gonna find put us six heads together. We gonna find out what's really going on. We gonna find out. So you
Already.
just let us know. You hit
Already.
that line.
You can bet
You
your
email us.
stacks.
We gonna do it, bro. We
Keep
got you.
digging. Keep digging.
So like I said, with all this going on, you see what I'm saying? Do y'all really all the I guess I just put it just say in the terms of saying the bullshit that's already went on. You know what I mean? Already Q, you might got something in the background, Q. I think that's you. All right. With all the bullshit that's already surrounding this pick, you know what I'm saying? All the straws that we can grasp at by them saying that all the shit they've been leading us on with for the last 3 months, all the arguments and all that stuff that we done had on this platform, on other platforms. I mean, you know, take all that out. Now, it comes to the thing of saying them doing the right thing behind Bryce now, right? Because now our main concern is Bryce. And you know they'll lie to us and lead us on. So do y'all think now that they got their guy, all this fanfare, are they gonna do the right thing behind Bryce?
See, this is my
I
thing.
don't think so.
Go
My
ahead,
bad, my bad, Papa.
No, you
Yeah,
good. Go ahead.
I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. I think he's gonna be a good quarterback, but I think they still line with that saying he's gonna sit behind Andy Dalton stuff. Like
Okay,
I just don't
that's
see that.
another. Yeah, that's another. I didn't even bring that up, but that's another. That's a good one. You see what I'm saying? So you got that going into it. You got, am I okay? We had already said, and then we were saying, okay, the 39th pick, right? Mingo was the 39th pick. We went, okay, if they pick Bryce, they're gonna need a lineman. No, they're gonna need a tight end. No, they're gonna need a wide receiver. No, we're gonna need an edge. You know what I'm saying? We take the 39th pick and we pick Mingo. You know what I'm saying? We go get the best pick I like at the draft was Christian Savala, if I'm saying his right name right. The guard that was already a 1-2 punch with 𝐥𝐤𝐤. We go get that same tandem and try to catch that lightning in the bottle again from NC State. Okay. You say DJ Johnson was a reach. Some people say that. They even elaborated on that. Scott Fitterer did. He said he was a body type, or he was a project defensive end. The speed and power to Brian Burns' speed off the edge. The guy that's gonna set the edge on the other side. That's gonna be the two bookends, but they're gonna work in unison on one side or to another. So with that draft, so you got to set up the defense as well as set up the offense. It's all this to do the right thing for Bryce. Or should we have done some other shit for Bryce?
I'm telling you right now, when you seen Tepper hug that boy pelvis to pelvis, ain't no way in hell he gonna let that boy fall on his face.
Papa, you too much today, bro.
He ain't. Hey, look, he ain't gonna let that boy fall, bro. That boy is gonna be buried in the family. He about to inherit all his wealth in a couple of years. I'm telling you, he gonna make sure that boy's straight.
Pelvis to pelvis.
He's probably the bad picture.
But Pop, are these are these the right moves though? What
This
those
is just
the right
this.
moves?
Yeah, this is just the start. This is just the beginning of building your legendary team. I'm telling you, man. When that white man grab your shoulder and pull you in, you family. You ain't going nowhere. They gonna make sure he's straight. We in good hands.
They're gonna make this stream 18 and older. This stream gonna be 18 and older.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree 100% with that. Now, like I say, so next year, y'all. Now we gave up a lot to go get Tepper's guy, right? We don't have a one. I'm gonna ask everybody on here, give him a chance. What do we do? Do we try to go trade somebody off to get a one? Do we not even worry about not having a one and try to pick the best motherfucker at 2? I mean, what do we do, Wiley?
I think we go receiver at 2 because the receiving class next year is strong, and we got a whole bunch of guys on 1-year contracts. So if they don't pan out this year, you got your receiver. You drafted number 1. They pair with Mingo to go forward, and then Bryce has his weapon.
Said, let me understand. You said next year at 2, you go get a receiver.
Especially if the guys don't, we don't know how these guys will pan out. So I'm thinking receiver right now.
So you don't want them to try to mingle and jingle and try to get back in the first round?
No, because you already gave up capital in the other drafts too. So Come on, man.
Okay. I'm just asking the question. What you think, Pop?
I think they're gonna go with the best middle linebacker they could find. I think that's the first place they're gonna go. I don't think they're gonna go edge. I don't think they're gonna go wide receiver because there's gonna be a plethora of wide receivers come out, and and like we said, we still have Shaq Thompson. We don't know if anybody in that linebacker room is that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna go linebacker, then wide receiver.
Okay.
Hey,
I think we're going. I think
he agree with you.
I think we're gonna get. We're gonna have 2 third-round picks next year because I think one of these coaches are gonna leave and go to another
Yeah.
team because they're gonna pluck. They're gonna
Stay
pluck.
2 years, don't they? They
They
got to
gotta
stay
stay
2
2
years,
years
though.
popping.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
yeah,
gonna
they
have to.
gotta stay 2
Okay.
years, Pop.
Well, all right. Well, but shit, I guess we ain't getting one. All right. So yeah. I'm gonna stick with that. I think they're gonna go with linebacker, wide receiver, then corner.
Okay.
Or they can go linebacker, corner, wide receiver. It just depends on. We gotta. So this next upcoming football season, we really gotta keep our eyes out on who's shining. But we gotta put it in perspective, like second round. We can't look for the first round picks because we ain't got one.
Like
We
Wiley
gotta.
too, though. You don't want them to mingle and jingle and try to get up to that first round. You don't want to try to give up.
I mean, the only way you're gonna get up to that first round is you giving up Jeremy Chinn. I'm just gonna
Something
be
like
honest
that.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay. What you think, J.Issue?
Are we going based off of helping Bryce or the team in general?
I guess the team in general, and probably and see that be the same thing. That will help
Yeah,
Bryce
the same
too.
thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's a little everything.
So if I'm going Bryce, we got to look at how he's developing this year. If he's being static, then we got to help him at wherever he's lacking at. But if we thinking team wise, shit, we gonna need cornerback.
Oh,
Mhm.
So I'll go with cornerback with that second pick next year.
Okay. What MD? What you thinking?
It's so early, man. I don't know, but I would say it's a weapon or something around Bryce, either a receiver, tight end, or offensive lineman. Just depending on how the season goes.
So you're gonna have to get some help for Bryce. You saying we got to get some help? We got to keep stacking and get help for Bryce,
I
regardless.
think I think that's what they're gonna do. Go for like another playmaker, whether that be running back, tight end, receiver. I think they really gonna build around that boy. And the reason I believe that is because, with the last coach we had, you saw how much of an opportunity and the power that David Tepper gave him. And that's the last person David Tepper loved on the Panthers. Like he seemed to love Bryce Young, you know what I'm saying? So
Welcome to the show, Cody, C3 King.
Cody
What
in
up,
the
what up, what up, what
building.
What's
up?
happening?
Now,
we let Cody in the house.
hey,
Yeah, man, I
Cody,
saw y'all were
you hear the
live.
question?
I said, hey, man, I come in, shout out my guys. What's up?
Hey, did
What's
you hear
up,
the
Cody?
what's
question,
up with you,
Cody?
coach?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you hear the question?
Nah, say it again.
Well, the question was next. Now next year we don't have a one.
Yeah.
We don't have a first round pick. Would you rather see them Scott Fiddle try to mingle and jingle and get back into the first round, or would you just say stay there and make whatever pick we got in the second round work? And what would you try to do? Focus on get help for Bryce, help the defense. I mean, which direction do you think they should go?
I mean, the only player that we got on the team that would even fetch a first round pick is Brian Burns. So it's
Okay,
like,
you
I
say
don't
Brian
really,
Burns.
but yeah, I mean,
Somebody
like,
said Jeremy Chinn too.
nah, but Jeremy's not getting no first round. Y'all really think you're going to get a first round pick for
No, not
Jeremy
with Chinn,
Chin?
no.
No, not for Jeremy. Nope.
No, I don't think so. And I love Jeremy. I just don't think he's fetching a first round pick. I don't know.
Nope.
I mean, we got our hands cuffed, man. Like Bryce Young, if you're going up to number one to get your franchise quarterback, you got to be okay with losing that first round pick. I don't know what the Panthers could do to get that pick back. And so I think right now they're just gonna have to focus on building around Bryce. And honestly, now I think the offense is looking set. Like we can take care of more receivers in the future in free agency, but I think we need to continue to build the defense. Like, especially now that we're moving to a 3-4. Like, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, you have to continuously invest on your defensive line, and especially at linebacker. Like, we've been kind of sorry at linebacker for a while.
Jesus.
And yeah, that's why it surprised a lot of people that we didn't draft one this
Yep.
year. You know, like an off the ball linebacker. So I don't know, man. I don't think we're going to be picking in the first round next year, though.
Nah.
See, coach, that's my thing. But see, I'm like, okay, this is where I'm at too. Okay, when you said the defense, I thought the defense. I said, damn, man, we got an offensive minded coach, you know, coming in here for the first time. I thought the defense was going to take a step back, but I kind of like us committing up front, getting all that beef up front with the Shy Tittles and the Panini, however how you
Yeah.
pronounce his name, them guys like that, putting that beef up front. Even the C.J. Johnson as a body type, being a
Yeah.
big guy up front to set that edge. You know what I'm saying?
Strong as
I'm
hell.
like, yo, I was like, I like that shit. That shows that we committed to telling motherfuckers you're not gonna run on us. Ain't nobody gonna gash us for 300 again. Shit like that. You know,
Yep.
this is not happening this year. So
Yeah.
I'm glad they committed to at least something like that. Now I would have liked to took that 39 and kind of parlayed it a little bit, and probably maybe even got a pure nose guard, nasty nose guard. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I'd have liked to do.
But I
But
think, I mean, like, I honestly, to me, it don't even seem crazy that they still don't put Derek Brown at that position. Like, I really think they might just make him that big man in the middle. Like, I know they got Shy Tuttle. They probably want to put Derek Brown at 5 tech some. But
Yep.
I don't know, man. I'm worried about the pass
that's the
rush.
word. That's the word though. That's the word that
Yeah.
they're gonna put him at 5 tech something. That's the word.
And
Hey.
they could, but I mean, look, I'm not necessarily sold on Shy Tuttle being that dominant nose guard that you have right in the middle of a 3-4 defense. So I hear you, Kendall. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have minded that either. I've been saying we need more help on the defensive interior. In today's NFL, you have to disrupt the pocket more than
Yes,
you do
sir.
the edges.
Got to.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta
Preach.
push it from within.
Preach.
You gotta
Yeah,
push it
bro,
from the
I'm a
front.
firm believer. The interior of the
Got to.
offensive line,
Got to.
the
Yup.
the interior of your offensive line and defensive line is more important now than ever before. Ever
Yeah.
before. You have to
Yeah.
be able to break that pocket.
Because you got to get that. You got to make sure that quarterback cannot step up. If he
Right.
can't
Yep.
step up,
100.
he's fucked. He's fucked. All he got to do is
100%.
go to the side. You
And
see?
that's going to
And
be the meat and bones on how you run the football. So
Hello.
yeah,
yeah, so you're running, passing, your interior has to be dominant. And if teams are going to continue to build on the interior, bro, you need some maulers in the middle of your defensive line.
And
And
offensive
like
line.
that's why I was all in favor of getting Derek Brown some more help. Like right
yeah.
now, Brian Burns and Derek Brown, like they are the best by far, our best defensive linemen. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to make our pass rush be what it needs to be, though.
Come on,
Right.
Cody. Watch this.
Right.
Total had the same numbers that Brown had. Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, and that lends to the argument that maybe you could put Brown at 5 tech, put Tuttle at nose,
Yep.
and let him roll. I don't know,
And
man.
put
Like I hope I'm wrong. I'm just worried about our pass rush. I love DJ Johnson's potential, but you know, man, like people need to pump the brakes a little bit. He's going to need a little bit of polish.
oh, he
And I'm
needs
not
to
even saying he can't be great, but it takes time to learn how to play NFL DGM. Bro, look at YGM. We're still wondering if
That's
YGM is an
yeah.
NFL player.
Yeah,
Hello.
see, we just
Hello.
had somebody in our chat, Xavier Ford, say he mentioned YGM. YGM is a complete bust, y'all. I said it.
Who's? I'm gonna ask that, Cody. Who is wondering who YGM is? We know what he is. Trash.
Yeah, I mean, but now, I mean, now they're trying to put
You're exactly right. Sorry,
they're trying to
motherfucker.
put YGM at outside linebacker now. And I don't
Cody.
even know if that. I don't even think that's.
Stop this shit.
Cody, you
I mean,
just said
I'm not even defending, bro. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
no,
you know.
no, I know. But Cody,
Yeah,
you seen that, right?
Cody, I think they listing him as a linebacker to just slide him on out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Don't
Yeah.
so that way we can put, some more linemen up front. Don't even put this motherfucker in the lineman
I
room.
mean, yeah, you're
You know
not
what I'm
you're
saying?
not
God.
wrong. I think they're gonna depend on Marquise Haynes more than they do YGM.
Mm.
So Cody, when you saying that, tell me when you saying them said that he's an outside linebacker, that you didn't automatically picture him open up his locker and seeing a pink slip.
Y'all ain't
I
right.
mean,
Y'all ain't
yeah,
right.
like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
exactly right. Yeah, yeah,
Y'all ain't
yeah.
right, man.
I
Y'all
mean,
ain't
look,
right.
Hell yeah.
but see, this is what I'm trying to say, y'all, and y'all might not like this answer, but on the other side of our defensive line, opposite Brian Burns, there is no consistency. None of these
True.
Mm-hmm.
dudes are proven. So
True.
the
True.
Panthers can't just be like willy nilly letting guys go. Like they need bodies, bro. Like
Yeah.
they don't even know what they got yet, and
Yeah.
like
True.
they just traded up in the third round for a rookie defensive end who's more of a run stuffer than he is a pass rusher. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, where's your production coming from? Because if it's just Brian Burns, they're gonna double team his ass and they're gonna run the football all over us.
Hey,
So it's
Cody,
So
like
check this
okay.
out.
we
Check
gotta
this
So
get
out.
someone
that
dependable.
where
Watch
I
this,
come at
Cody.
what this right here, Cody. The whole question was this. Okay, and I said it earlier. So your expectations. I was saying expectations for Bryce. So expectations for this defense.
Ooh.
With it, we going to this 3-4 now. You know what I'm saying? Expectations for this with the personnel that we got right now.
Ah, bro, that's tough, man. Like, if I'm just being honest, I kind of feel like we have a good core, but I think our backfield could end up being a little bit exposed if we're not getting a consistent pass rush. Like everything starts in the trenches. And it's just a lot of uncertainty for me because it's like we know Brian Burns is a dog. We know Derek Brown's going to be able to do his thing in the
But
middle.
that's not
But
enough.
yeah, it's not enough, man. And if
Lou.
you're not getting enough consistent pressure, they're going to be able to throw the ball. Thereby, it's putting more pressure on your DBs. And like, bro, Dante Jackson's big toe hurts him every year, bro. Every year, this man is hurt. So it's like, if our backfield can hold up, yeah, we might be all right. But I don't know. Like, I would pump the brakes on the defense a little. It might be rocky to start out. And we're moving to a brand new style of defense, bro. Like, moving to a 3-4, this is a big deal. Like, Ron Rivera half-ass did it a couple of years ago.
Half-ass
Wait,
did it.
no, yeah,
Half-ass.
he was just trying to
Half-ass.
save his job, bro.
Overrated.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
He
want
was
to do
just,
yeah,
it. He
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
Overrated.
he
want to
didn't
do
even,
it.
yeah.
yeah,
I'm with you,
because he don't
Wiley.
run,
I'm with you, Wiley. He didn't want to
yeah.
do it. He didn't want to do it.
Well, I
Now
gotta
And you
what you
disagree
got
notice
with
to do,
Wally
they
though.
they
once
run a
again,
4-3 over there in Washington.
I gotta
So
Hello.
disagree
yeah,
with
he
Wally
never
though.
wanted to do it.
Wally,
the owner made him do it.
You brought up Louisville, but Louisville is on a blitz package. He's not our defensive end. So you can't
Right,
No,
count
man.
on
no, you're right.
you
That's a
can't
You're
count
right.
on the blitz every time, bro.
right.
Hold on. But they may go to a little bit like Philly does and play a five man front, and then drop one of the defensive ends back in coverage, so you won't know who's coming, and Lulu will be coming.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm not like Cody said. We gotta fall back on defense because we ain't have a pass rush before them coaches came here. So we can't just keep relying on the blitz. We need some defensive help.
Yeah, people trying to
Yeah,
pretend like Frankie Louvu is about to be another Hassan Reddick. Like those are
Nah,
different. Those are different skill sets.
hell
Like
yeah.
yeah, Frankie Louvu. Don't get me wrong, bro. Louvu is a beasting off the ball linebacker, and he's great at doing that. But like
yeah,
to be able to bend the edge, like to actually get in the backfield. And look, you're going up against what 6'5", 320-pound tackles. Like
true.
that's not a guarantee that he's just gonna be put as an outside linebacker rushing the passer, and he's gonna be able to handle it. Like that's
Or
True.
almost too much
if you
expectations.
put if you put him in a scheme where you're more setting him like a rover and you're stunting him all the
Yeah,
fucking time, they're gonna catch on to that shit. You
yeah, bro.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
I
Yeah.
don't disagree. However, I'm saying if the defense is flexible, uh, 3-4, then go to a 5 man front, then go to a 4-3. You keep switching, man. The offensive lineman gonna have to know who's coming and when they're coming. Remember, you're gonna have Chinn out there in the big nickel, so he can blitz too. I'm just saying, and then you could drop back Lugu in coverage. You have to use what you got. Remember, our defense wants to blitz a lot. Don't forget, Don Capers loves to blitz.
I got a question for Cody. This is
Yeah,
it's a 3 question in one, I guess you could say. It's a Bryce combo meal. Have you looked at any of the?
It's a big kid's meal.
There you go.
Oh,
You get a small fry, but get a large drink.
Yeah, get some apple slices. Get some apple slices, bro.
oh, man.
Some apple slices.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, get some
man.
apple slices.
In the taco
So, have you looked at any of the undrafted free agencies? If you have, which one do you like, and who job is being threatened out of these undrafted
Bro,
free
I
agents?
really like that corner, Rajon Wright, out of Oregon State. Yo, bro is cold. Like some of these players, bro. Like, okay, you mentioned names. I'll give you 2. So Rajon, and I forget his first name, but the running back, Peoples, big dude.
Cam.
Yeah, Camp. Like to me,
Appalachian State.
it's wild to me that some of these dudes drop out of the draft and they end up going undrafted. Like when you look at their film, they do a lot of good things. Like how do they not get picked up in the 5th round just to be like that type of, all right, we can bet on his talent later on down the road. That's
Right.
kind of crazy to me. But like I said, man, Keith Taylor was a whole bunch of ass last year. Not dependable. Not dependable at all. And listen, I'm a big J.C. Horn fan. I was a big Dante Jackson fan coming out of LSU. But you have to be able to stay healthy.
Hello.
And
But see,
as
that's
of
the
recently,
thing.
they haven't been
You
able
had
to
to
do
play
that.
these guys because the other guys wasn't healthy. So Keith Taylor had to be played. You understand what I'm saying? So that go back to quality depth and developing these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But it's like, I don't know, man. I love our defensive back core, but we have to be able to stay healthy.
So
And
you
like
say
everybody kind of thinks C.J. Henderson's a bust, and
he is?
I don't blame him. Yeah, I don't blame anyone for thinking that. I mean, his career is on the line this season.
I can't defend that.
He
I can't
is
defend
Mr.
that.
He's Mr.
Done,
I can't get right.
He
That's
done
his
right
name.
here, Cody. He done
So
right.
you so
He
you
didn't pick up the 5th year option for a reason. He
Yeah,
done
I
around
know.
this motherfucker. That's
So
that
you like-
shit. He done.
so you like Rajon Wright and you like Cam Peoples. Did you ever look at Josh Van?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the receiver from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I looked at him a little bit. Yeah, he's a big body, kind of fast. And Cam,
Yeah.
like, it's hard for me to take the receivers seriously just because right now we're so loaded.
Oh,
Like, right
no,
now,
I can take
yeah,
I can take it serious. I can get Shy Smith the fuck up out of here.
Jesus.
bro, everybody clown on Shy Smith, bro.
These
Yo,
guys
Shy
to go.
Smith was a rookie,
Give my
bro.
guy some slack.
No, this is second year.
Man,
Give
Last
my
year
guy
was the
some
second year.
slack, Poppy. And you can't do that. It's fans that like unnecessary players. They have they back.
Golly.
I mean, if you need a plug, there you go. In South
Hey,
Carolina,
man.
Shy Smith got you.
I mean,
Hey, little dope in my sock, man. Come on now, little dope in my sock.
But I need somebody who's gonna focus on making concentrated catches instead of talking, and that's what he do. A whole bunch of bumping his gums. You
right.
can't.
Carolina Lottie said that bumper pool though, popping that bumper pool.
His IQ ain't there
yeah,
though.
see, I don't really
It's-
know about Bumper, man. He seemed kind of slow to me.
He
is.
runs.
I-
Like,
runs
bro,
a-
I'm a Clemson fan. He reminds me a lot of Ben Boulware, who came out of Clemson a few years ago. Tough as
Yep.
hell, road grader, but he just don't have that NFL athleticism.
Nope.
And I think that's going to end up being his downfall.
He's slow. Now he's a special teams whiz. Get him on the special teams if you just need a body. But he's slow. Like he runs like a 4.7.
Yeah, like he's not going
gets
to be able
lost in
to
the
cover
sauce.
sideline to sideline.
He can't cover. But he'll hit you. Now like I said,
yeah.
special teams ace all day long. But as far as him actually getting play time when it matters, well, all of it matters. But I'm saying like On the field, nah, he's not gonna make it. He's
a cap
yeah,
body.
he's
But
I don't know.
honestly, like,
I don't think he's that.
okay,
God,
another name that Panthers don't like, and I understand is Chuba Hubbard. So like that's why I'm excited about Cam Peoples because he would be the perfect complement to Miles Sanders.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
Big,
sir.
I
big,
think
big as hell,
I think
strong as hell, can run between the A and B gaps. Like he can run that power. That's what you need to be able to change it up. And I think the Panthers tried to do that last season, and they did good for a while, man, with Foreman and Chuba and
and Chuba.
there
Blackshear.
you go.
But like
And
to have,
Cody,
yeah,
this is the thing. I think if you really look into it, I think they did not want to lose Foreman.
Oh,
That was a left field thing. When they lost Foreman, that they was like they had
what?
planned to sign this guy and this guy be here. You know what I'm
but
saying?
Mm-hmm.
he's
So
signed, bro. This man signed for a ham sandwich though.
that's what I'm
Like
saying.
they didn't
Offered him.
if they wanted him, they didn't make it known to him.
Mhm.
Hey,
That's
Cody,
why
it
I
had some
think
cheese on it though.
right
It had
there,
some
the
cheese
guy
on
from
it.
Oh,
the
you're
guy
right. You're right.
right there.
That
I
sharp
think he's
cheddar.
going to make this team because of the big physical back. We need that. We
Yeah,
don't. We got
Yeah,
all
yeah.
finesse.
and that's why I think what's his name's gonna be gone. I think he's gonna take that. Cause we have 4 running backs.
Got
Miles
5.
Sanders.
Blackshear.
We got
What
Miles Sanders, Blackshear, and I can't think of
Cuba.
the Chuba, and there's one more. I forgot his name.
on the roster? He's gonna be gone. What's his
Oh
He
yeah,
name?
on the
Hold on.
roster.
Cam
Oh,
People's gonna take his job.
wasn't it Khalil something?
No. Hold on. I'm checking. He's on the. He never gets to play.
He's played. He's played before,
And
Okay.
but
Demetrius
Blackshear
Thomas.
pushed him out the way.
Demetrius Thomas says, "Why haven't we signed more players on defense?" It's probably because they're getting ready to give Brian Burns the bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are. He's finna get the bag.
Yeah. Now I want to ask y'all a question about Jeremy Chinn, because I'm a little bit concerned. They put out an article recently on Charlotte Observer, and our coaches said that they're going to use him at big nickel, and we knew that. But they also said that they're going to give him some reps at linebacker. And bro,
Mm-hmm.
to me, it just sounds like you're having him be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Like he's not getting enough time at one position to learn all the nuances of how to play that specific position.
Man, Cody,
Yeah,
And then,
I talked about that last week
Go ahead, Pop.
because I said, all right. So when it comes down to negotiation, right, and they he's talking about his contract, right? You're gonna have to pay him more than what you expect. But you also,
yeah,
because I said this year he has to ball out. The problem is that you put
Right.
him in 3 different positions. You've never let him elevate in one because of the past regime was stupid as
right.
hell. Want to run a 3-3-5, and then you want to put him strong safety. Then you want him to play linebacker. Then you want
Yeah,
to play.
you playing musical chairs with him.
Yeah,
Like
let him
you
play what he plays best at, and that's linebacker.
Yeah,
but
but
see
check
that's
this out.
This is the thing, and this is what I have always said. Jeremy Chinn is 6'3", round 2 something. You know what I mean? He could put some more weight on and just go ahead and play that linebacker position. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah,
Like Cody just said, instead of moving him around, this, that, safety, this, big nickel, this and that, wanting the cornerback, blitz, the end, all that shit. Wherever he's, you know what I'm saying? He's played some everywhere on the downfield.
6'3", 220.
Mm-hmm.
6'3", 20. You can go ahead and put that weight on him and tell him to play linebacker.
Hey,
But
but
hell,
check this out.
you look at the way the NFL is now. They favor those
Hello.
smaller linebackers because they're faster.
Mm-hmm.
They can
Look
run
at Denver.
sideline to sideline.
Look at
Sideline,
Denver
yep.
defense. Denver defense. Their linebackers around 230.
Yeah, but
Majority
look
of
at Roquan Smith. Look at Roquan Smith. He just got a bag, and he's smaller than Jeremy.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like Goat said this last week when we talked about this. You could do the same thing with him like you did with Thomas Davis.
Yep.
Move his
Right.
ass to linebacker and let him stay there. Put on another 10, 15 more pounds
Done.
and just let that man work, bro. I mean, that's where I think that's his calling. Stop trying. He doesn't cover that well. I'll be honest with you. He doesn't. He's a pretty good tackler, but he doesn't cover that well. I've seen him get burnt a couple times. But if you play him closer up to that line and his reaction and how he just zones in on what's about to happen, he can be one of the best linebackers we ever had.
No,
So they gotta. He can't.
I hated that this late into his career, we're still having discussions about what position he actually plays.
Correct.
Like, to me, that's been a disservice to him.
Yeah. Or how to use it. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And bro, last season I got some inside intel that I put on Twitter, probably the most popular Twitter post I ever got. But I had gotten word that Jeremy Chinn did not like the way that he was being played in Phil Snow's defense because he didn't like the fact that they were constantly moving him to different spots. So it's like, okay, now we're going to do the same shit? Like, I don't know what the answer is, man, because we haven't seen him play linebacker enough to be able to say for sure that, okay, he's going to be the linebacker. And then that's another thing. Are you putting him at outside linebacker or inside linebacker?
He's gonna be one of the two inside.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
You don't think he can play that?
I mean, that would probably be better for him, just because outside in a 3-4, it's much more centered on pass rush and stopping the run, and I wouldn't want him to be in that kind of position. But then what you going to do with Shaq Thompson?
Get him off the team.
They're not doing that though.
Yeah, I know.
But Cody, the bigger problem is what you're gonna do when a tight end come across and he got to cover him. That's gonna be the bigger problem.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I mean,
there's some hate.
No, he's not. No, Papa's
not wrong. Come on,
Papa's not wrong, bro. That's just a mismatch.
Yeah, that was
those,
right there.
But those tight ends have weight advantages.
Yeah,
true.
Well, y'all just said that. They're doing that across the league. I mean, everybody else is doing it. You know what I mean? Everybody else is coming. Everybody else is finding a way.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If they go through the middle of the field, like that's when I would be worried. Like how the Chiefs use Travis Kelce. Like they'll put him in the slot and just let him fucking feast.
Cody, can you not tell me that wasn't the most predictable offense that they ran? I said, look, just watch the middle of the field. They're going to throw it in the middle the whole time. And that's all they did. Every time. And nobody had the common sense or the IQ to be like, you know what? I should just follow him around wherever he goes. He's in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle. That's all he did.
I saw an interview with Travis. He's like, all right, if they follow me up the field to try and block me, all right, I'm just going to sit there. Because ain't nobody stand close to me if I just sit there, and then there's no one around him.
Right. Yeah. Like he's not a focal point. Like he's not the superstar. How you don't key in on him? If you would have taken him away, they wouldn't have won that Super Bowl.
I still can't believe the Buffalo Bills choked that shit up, bro.
Choked it, bro.
Like two years ago. God, that was you know they're going to Travis Kelce. Like who else are they going to? Come on.
Hey man, we used to do. Come on now, we used to do that with both Wesley Hall. And we did that with all our top tight ends. They always was open.
Yeah, I mean,
but this is like overboard. Throw the Kelce. This is OD. Like you know exactly who they
first ballot Hall of Famer, bro. It's like you know that's Patrick Mahomes' go-to weapon in 2-minute drills.
Cam did it.
I mean, Greg Olsen was Cam's best receiver. I don't care what nobody.
That's what I'm saying. And we know we didn't have nothing on the outside. All Greg did was go up the middle of the thing, go, I'm open.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that's the thing. If you got a tight end that has those hands out of this world and can find that seam, he is the ultimate weapon. That's the ultimate weapon, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's the ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need to get a tight end next year too. I mean, for what it's worth. Yeah.
So soon, Pop?
Y'all can clown me if you want to, bro. I'm not ready to give up on Tommy Tremble.
Okay, get him the hell up out.
Oh
Oh,
my
I thought you
God.
about to say
All
Ian
right,
Thomas.
I knew that was
Woo!
about to fucking play
Stop
with me,
it.
bro.
Woo!
I was like, dude,
Hey,
look,
I thought he was about to
look.
say Ian Thomas. I'm about to get your
Nah,
ass out of here.
bro. I would never bring Ian Thomas back, dog. Bro, I don't even know why. Ian Thomas took a pay cut to stay here, dog. That tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah, because he's been
when
robbing
the
people for the
numbers come
longest.
out, when the numbers come out, that Hayden Hurst has more production by himself than the whole damn tight end room. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's also our coaches not knowing how to utilize a tight end in our offense.
There it is.
Like that has to change too, which
So
is
we're gonna put
why
this
I
on coaching.
expect that to change.
Them underachieving, we're gonna put this on coaching.
I mean, you can't put all of it, but if you have a bad set of coaches, you're not going to see the best potential of
True.
a lot of these young dudes. You have to develop these players. Matt Rule and Phil Snow, and they weren't
Okay.
developing any of them.
I'm glad you say that. How long Ian Thomas been on this roster?
Oh, my fault. I said Voldemort. My bad.
But Cody, how long has Ian Thomas been on this roster? Since the Ron Rivera era, right?
6 years.
Okay.
But he been here since. I mean, he been here too damn long.
Look at
I don't
here.
even
Look
know
at here.
him,
He's
bro.
been here so long that he's uncoachable now. So he's already set in his ways. You're not going to get him to change.
We know he is who he is.
Oh, you'll never get no argument from me about Ian Thomas, bro. He can get a CDL license, bro. I don't give a damn. Like I'm just saying, I'm saying like Tommy Tremble. I love how aggressive he is, and I do think a lot of people want to put him at fullback. I get it, but give him some more opportunities, man. Because you're never gonna know what these dudes are made of until you give them the opportunity, and to thrive. And that's not gonna happen unless you have coaches that are willing to develop them.
You know what I do like about Tommy Tremble is that he got good hands. Pause. But he got good hands, bro. Like he made some catches that I'm like, wow.
That's what I'm saying.
I see you, Tremble. I see you out there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And there were a few catches he made at the end of last season. It was like, damn, all right, where's that been? And that's why the coaching matters, bro. Terrace Marshall Jr. was a nobody when Matt Rule was Voldemort.
He's still a nobody.
Yeah, he's still a nobody.
Yeah,
He about to
ball out.
No,
He about to ball out.
He about to ball out.
What is going
That
on?
boy's still a nobody.
I'll put that on everything.
Can't wait till that boy do his thing.
Terrace Marshall Jr. Terrace Marshall Jr. is going to be the number one in this offense.
Hell
Stop it.
Hey, when I heard, hold on, y'all better go.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be if it's not Terrace Marshall?
Exactly.
True.
Y'all better go look at that Adam Thielen interview and see who he talking about, who he loved. And he said Terrace Marshall Jr. And you get somebody like that behind you, backing you, and teaching you the game.
Man, he's throwing shade at Jefferson.
And be healthy.
Jefferson.
Cut it out, Jay.
Whoa.
Jay, you wild, boy.
He wild. He is wild. God.
Wait, what did he say? I didn't even hear him.
He said he throwing shade at Jefferson. Thielen. He said Adam Thielen throwing shade at Jefferson. That's why he like Terrace Marshall Jr.
That's hilarious.
No, hell no.
Facts.
That's hilarious, bro. I mean, but like Terrace Marshall Jr., like if y'all go back to that LSU season when Joe Burrow and them won the national championship, he got hurt later in that season. But before he had gotten hurt, he was the most productive receiver in that LSU offense. Over Jamar Chase, over Justin Jefferson. Like, the dude has a ton of potential.
Mm-hmm.
He's fast as hell and he's big as hell. It's like, give him a shot, bro.
Who's doing all that signing?
He was a young guy.
Who it is.
He was a young guy. and his body was still developing. Y'all got to look when he came out. He came out what should have been his sophomore year. He should have stayed his ass in school.
He was 19 years old.
He was a young guy. He was developing, and he was fighting a couple nagging injuries.
Bro, he just got his liquor license like a year ago.
Damn.
He's only 22 years old.
Yeah, he seemed like he's been there forever, though.
He's lifting right. He's eating right. His body's developed. I'm trying to tell you, this
It's time, baby.
this guy gonna be the shit. Now I'm trying
Man,
to
you
tell
got
you.
Mingo on one side, Terrence Marshall on the other, Thielen in the slot, DJ Chark. What?
Kevin Benjamin and Devin Funches.
Whoa,
Bullshit.
nah, don't do that.
You know what?
Don't do that. Come on, bro.
We about to put you in timeout. We about to put him in timeout.
Hell fucking no.
Strike
You're not
two.
gonna put it- No. Yeah, you get you better tread lightly, Jay. You better tread lightly. Now this motherfucker.
Deal was fit today.
You put up around them two garbage motherfuckers right there. Hell no.
Yo, Jay, you wild for that. Straight up. You know
Very
damn
crazy,
well
bro.
you wild for
My
that.
bad. I'm gonna go
bro.
on mute. My bad.
Yeah, bro. Do that.
Your best
Tell
bet.
the time out.
Yeah,
Count to 10.
Yeah, bro. Take a breather, bro.
Now I got a question for you, Cody, because this has been
Yeah.
a big topic. Chandler Zavala. I know
let's
I
talk
know how
about
much
this,
you love
man.
Christensen. I know
Yeah,
how much you
man.
love Christensen. Is he gonna take that? They got him right now as right guard, but he's always played
Yeah.
left guard. What are you doing there if you're the head coach? What are you doing here with this situation?
So look, you're right. I'm a big Brady Christensen supporter. I think that man is far more athletic than he's given credit for. And what I'm saying is this: if I have no problem if we put Chandler Zavala next to 𝐤𝐤, but he has to be better at that position first. Everybody is anointing Zavala the left guard just because he played next to 𝐤𝐤, bro. Like he has to go out and win that position. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think Christensen's going to be your starting left guard, and they're going to start Chandler Zavala at right guard. If Chandler Zavala looks good and continues to ball out at that position, he's going to make that decision for them to put Corbett back in. He's going to make that a tough decision.
Mm-hmm.
I really do
Hello?
think so, man, because Aaron
Hello?
Corbett's going to be coming off of an ACL tear.
Facts.
Cody,
I can see that.
Jay, I have to disagree 100% with you on that.
Okay.
You got one thing you missing: business. The business of the whole thing too. Now on that offensive line, the man who got hurt, unfortunately, is the free agent. Is the motherfucker that we got to pay the money to in the next couple years, right? Zavala's a rookie. Zavala moves over to the left guard. Brady Christensen automatically becomes the swing tackle because you still got 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and Deontay Brown that can play that other position on rookie deal.
Bro,
No, sir. I done told you about that, Kendall. Now,
I
no.
understand what
Austin
swing
Corbett is way better.
Bro,
you
a
gotta
swing.
put the money and business issue on the line as well,
Listen,
y'all.
a swing tackle is a nice way of saying a bench player. You're gonna be
Damn.
riding the bench.
Preach.
And
There
I'm
you
telling you,
Preach.
Brady Christensen is more than a bench player. If we cannot get that man on the line, to me, we're doing something wrong. Like he's too athletic, too strong. Everybody say he got short arms, bro. I don't give a damn. There's been a whole bunch of offensive linemen that got short arms. Like
Cody,
he needs
maybe
to
your
be on
expectations too high for him. Maybe that's the
They don't
problem.
have, and really
But
at the end of the
also,
day, they
Zavala
don't
is
have
a
no.
fourth
Go ahead,
round.
go ahead, Cody.
Look, I love Zavala's potential, but everybody's trying to anoint a fourth round pick. Like, oh yeah, he's guaranteed. No, bro, you gotta go and earn that shit.
Yep, gotta earn it.
Everything is earned. I am not gonna assume that a fourth round pick is better than the guy that helped us break rushing records last year for the Panthers.
Say it
Like that
again.
offensive line last year was balling, man.
Oh
At
yeah.
the end of the
Yeah,
day,
he's got to take that
call
job.
him the weakest. They call him the weakest link on that line. If you evaluate, they say he's the weakest link on the line.
I don't know how, because he graded pretty well last year. Like
Yeah, but who is
I don't
they?
Yeah,
I don't know if
who's
that's
they?
PFF or whoever that is, but I looked at his numbers. He didn't have bad numbers last year. He might have had maybe 2 bad games.
He gave up less sacks than Taylor Moton did.
But this is another thing.
Saying that right now, Pop. If you had to fire one of our offensive linemen today, which one would it be?
Michael
That's
Irvin,
pretty.
because we just re-signed him.
There it is. There it is.
Good answer, Pop.
So you know what the
Nah, he
hell I'm
answered
talking
you.
about.
Nah, he gave you an answer. That was a
You
real
know what the hell
answer,
I'm
bro.
talking
Come
about.
back.
I put your
Nah,
ass on
Kendall.
the spot. You know what the hell I'm
Kendall,
talking about.
come on now, Kendall. You gotta take that shit. Take it, Kendall. Take it.
Cam
You know the hell I'm
Irvin.
talking about.
Take it, Kendall.
Yeah, Cam Irvin. We just re-signed Cam Irvin, the Icky
Hey,
Whisperer,
Oh, Jesus.
back on the team. Why, Jesus? Why?
Yeah.
They hired him to whisper to Zavala.
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean, am I wrong?
No,
Everybody
you
said
might
he's
be
a
right.
great mentor, bro. He's a great teacher, bro. All right, do that. Do that.
Yep.
As long as you're not playing on the line, bro, I'm
You
happy
good.
for you, dog.
You put this big ass on special teams.
Yeah, bro. But like,
Ain't
bro,
as long
that's
as
wild.
you playing on the line, he happy for it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We gonna have
Bro,
some.
like,
We gonna
come
have
on,
some.
bro.
Hey,
Go ahead.
But
that's
if
a sorry motherfucker for that.
Cody wild for that one.
but if Cam Irving
But that's
is
true.
playing on the line, it's a bad fucking day, y'all.
It's
It's
a
a bad
bad
Straight
season.
up, y'all better pray for our 5'10" quarterback.
You damn right. You
You
damn
probably
right.
take him to the hospital. Take him to the
Oh
hospital.
God. He said the Zavala Whisperer. I'm done.
Shit. I mean, that's what he did to Icky, bro.
He did.
That's what they want him for.
They
Yeah.
put him on
Y'all
game.
Hey, hey, y'all can see where we came from because we had to start that motherfucker at one point in time.
You ain't lying. You ain't
Damn.
lying. Jesus.
Yo, I see him do some goofy stuff out there, boy. Cam Irvin, boy.
Damn.
Yeah. But you know, you can't get rid of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a good teacher, sometimes you have a better teacher than you have a better performer.
There you
So
go.
I could see it. They probably signed him for. I don't know how
Yeah,
much they
you right.
signed him for. I can look it up.
Put his
It's
ass
a
on
1 year
special
deal.
teams.
It's
They
1
signed
year.
him for a Bowberry biscuit, y'all.
Hey,
Yeah,
it has- there you go, man. Maybe
Maybe
a little
a
gravy on the side.
Maybe
A little
a
gravy on the
little
side.
Let's see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
they say.
maybe.
Y'all boy, wow.
He, let's-
Shout out to
You
the
know that
Blueberry
motherfucker.
Biscuits.
You know that motherfucker side, Q. You know that motherfucker side.
I would have never put the
Sorry.
nigga on the team in the first place. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's
The
a lot of
Panthers-
players that just taking up space.
What
Hey,
you
so
got?
check the-
F-Line and Irvin came in when Scott Fiddle got there. He was scraping the bottom of the barrel to get
Hey,
to the mother.
Hey, listen to this shit, right? They said the Panthers brought back a key member of the offensive line Tuesday.
LOL.
A player who was important without even starting a single game last year.
Yeah,
How
man.
is he
Like,
important then?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Boy, I think
Hey,
well, and people were
about
happy
12
when we
he was about
signed
12
him. Like,
plays.
oh, he's a good depth piece.
Motherfucker, 12
Like, no, the
plays.
fuck
Yeah.
he's not. No, he's not. He's not. He's straight up. He's not.
Now, fellas. Now. Because he wear the uniform, he's an automatic starter now. Y'all let him go.
Nah, we ain't
man,
gotta do
no.
all that.
Now, fella.
He's a-
He's a superhero.
He's a valuable
fuck
piece
that.
to the equipment room.
Yeah.
Yep. You
Fuck
right. He
that.
knows how to try. You know, his uniform look good.
Yeah.
It never gets
Yeah.
dirty.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's right. He don't ever get dirty.
Try these
Now,
office
fellas.
guys. Try these office guys.
Y'all
So they
shouldn't
can
do
watch
him like
it,
that.
Put his tide in there.
You know what I'm saying? That's another big mouth to feed that don't do absolutely nothing.
You talking about Shaq Thompson?
No, Cam Irvin.
My
Cam
bad.
Irvin.
Man, we got a list of motherfuckers that ain't doing nothing, bro.
My
Hey,
bad.
bro, at least it's not Michael Jordan's over useless ass.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my God.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Do y'all see how far we come?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
some big shoes to fill once they leave, though. Shaq Thompson, Cam Irvin. Shit.
Man, I want to see Brandon
There
Smith.
go Jay with the trolling.
Straight up, bro.
I
I
do
want
too.
to see Brandon Smith. Dude, this guy, 6'5", ran like a 4.3 or something wild like that.
Let it go, Cody. Let it go. Just let it go.
Nah, man, I'm
That
not,
boy ain't
bro.
shit. That boy ain't shit.
How would you know you ain't even seen him play, man?
That's the
We ain't
point. He
even
can't get
seen
his
him
ass on the
play.
field for us to see him.
One
With a little dumb
season.
ass.
One season with Matt Rule, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Let
come
him
on
Barrow,
you.
let him
Q, that-
Barrow get his hands on these young players and
Yep.
watch them shine, bro.
Dude,
That's
that
all I'm
goes
saying.
back to if he know the playbook or not.
Wow.
How long we gonna have him on the roster till he learn
I
it?
mean, this bitch gonna be learning the playbook 3 years later. I mean, what the fuck going on around here?
It's a new
I go.
playbook. Come on now. Come on, new playbook. New playbook.
I
New
even
playbook.
post this. I even post this question right. I post this question right here for everybody. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
last year's draft. Okay, we picked up a lot of, I would say, prospect drafts in that draft, right? Because you look at the Brandon Smiths, what just said, and the list goes on and on. Okay,
The
we
whole
didn't have a lot
draft.
of. That's what I'm saying. We didn't have a lot of picks other than Icky. You know, we reached and we did this and we did, whatever. That draft was not a talented draft, and we didn't have a lot of draft picks. So
True.
with this new regime coming in, do you think they looking at saying, okay, and the way we went and attacked free agency, you got to look at that as well. Do you think they just saying, let's go ahead and use these guys and recycle them? How much, I guess, what I'm saying, time do you think they're going to spend on these guys?
Go. The handwriting is on the wall. They went on and got 13 undrafted free agents for a reason. That's because motherfuckers are gonna be developing and taking spots. Because that's their guys that they see in their vision.
Okay, Q.
Okay. But that's pretty much what I'm saying, Q. How much time do you think they're going to invest in a Brandon Smith or some of these other guys that we got out of that last year's draft?
Hopefully, just this year,
Probably just this year. Probably just this year.
so we can move on.
Yeah, that's all you got. That's all you got.
Yeah.
You get the playbook just like everybody else, and if you can't learn that bitch in a couple of months, you ain't gonna play.
Yeah, you better have had a really good off training. You know what I'm saying? You really because when you bring in a new coaching staff like this, especially with these guys, some of these guys are trying to get head coaching jobs, whether y'all believe it or not. They're trying to set a tone and put a statement out there. They're gonna put out the best product. They're gonna sit here and really dissect these guys, and the ones that stand out will be the ones to be on the field. Like I've been telling y'all, this is gonna be the year of the expendables. A lot of these guys are gonna be gone.
It's time for a purge.
They're
gone.
Okay. I can rock with you on that. That's my question. How much time do they have to fuck with these motherfuckers?
But listen, let me present the flip side to you. Hassan Reddick spent 3 years playing for the Arizona Cardinals as an off-the-ball linebacker. Every one of their fans said, "Oh, he's a bust. He's a bust. He sucks. He sucks." And now they're talking like that man like he's another Von Miller.
Yep.
Like sometimes you're not in the best position to be successful. That's why I'm not just willing to say, "Oh, Brandon Smith, he's trash. He's not going to be able to do shit." No, bro, that dude has too much talent, and we're not deep enough on our roster and with free agency dollars to be able to go out, do all kinds of spending at every position. You are going to have to develop the dudes you have on your roster.
But that's the problem, Cody. We don't have time necessarily to sit here and put into a Brandon Smith like that.
Yeah.
Because your new coach is on a time limit. If we come out here this first year and we lose, and then we lose next year, how long you think before they start calling Frank Wright's ass to be on the line? He don't have time to put in no damn Brandon Smith and the crew that Matt Rule drafted.
But how long? No, one, it was Scott Fitterer that drafted him. And number two, how long do you think that it takes to develop players? Yeah, you have to do it in a reasonable amount of time.
It takes 2 or 3 years.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't. Why are you saying 3 years though? How do we know that if you don't put him in this year, he might start to look all right? We don't know.
The boy need time. When you a linebacker and your number one problem is you can't tackle or wrap up, and you don't know, you can't read offenses, that's a problem as a fucking linebacker. I don't know if you know it, Cody.
Let me ask you this. How long is it going to take to develop DJ Johnson then?
Oh.
Hey, DJ Johnson coming in
Damn,
with the skill
shots
set.
fired.
No, can I answer the damn question?
Hey,
Can
Cody,
I
at
answer
least,
the?
God
hey,
damn.
Cody, at least DJ will be learning from Burns, and won't be learning from nobody. Cause Shaq,
I mean,
who is Shaq Thompson?
but can I answer the question though? DJ just came in this year, and he's their guy. That's the difference. They know what he's capable of doing right now.
That's true. That's true.
So
It's
Brandon
also the
Smith is a
same front
motherfucker that was
office.
already here.
But you also
No,
got to remember, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤, he didn't have a bunch of big name linebackers over there at Denver, and they
Cody.
still had
What
a
scheme
good
did we run?
defense.
What scheme did we run last year, Cody?
A 4-3.
Okay.
No, we're not.
What was
Not
Brandon?
really a 3-3.
We ran a 3-3-5 hybrid. But what I'm saying is he was drafted specifically for that. Now you telling this guy he has to change an entire scheme when you go and get DJ Johnson, who already running the same scheme, bro. What you mean?
How did you know that that's not a better position fit for Brandon?
Cody,
Like,
you're reaching out your ass right now. You're reaching out your ass.
Okay,
No, Cody ain't reaching.
I'm reaching for a player. What? When was Brandon Smith drafted? Like third or fourth round?
Fourth round.
When was DJ Johnson drafted? Third round?
Third round.
Like
Mhm.
there's no guarantee that one is going to take longer to develop than the other. You
And
can't
one's
let
younger.
talent go to waste on the bench, man. You have to develop these players.
But
And
the
You
DJ
can't just
question is,
give him
the
a pink
question
slip.
Okay.
is, the question
All right.
is, this new regime coming in, and Q does have a valid point. That's their guy. They drafted him. How long are they gonna sit there and deal with a motherfucker that they didn't draft for their scheme and the time limit that we on? That's the
He
question.
has to stand out, in my opinion. But if
Yeah,
he
he
don't, his
will.
ass is out of there.
True.
We
Let's
just
check this
question
out.
his ability to do that though.
No, Q, that's bullshit. So remember, if you go look at Penn State, they weren't playing the same 3-3-5 bullshit. So he came in there trying to play something he never played before, and they constantly changed it. And then they get a guy no time to develop.
Right? How are you supposed? Right? People were saying the same shit y'all are saying about Brandon Smith, about Terrence Marshall Jr. And I know
Hello.
some of y'all don't even like Terrence Marshall like that, but you are never gonna see a player's potential unless you put them on the field. Like they're not gonna learn to be NFL players from the bench.
Hello.
They gotta play.
And look at the talent that they had in Denver versus the talent we got. It ain't even close.
Yeah, and to be fair, Brandon Smith was a rookie last year, so I mean, like,
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like,
It's
And
too
he's young.
early to just give
he's
up.
young. He's young. We can't really just throw him out. You know what I'm saying? The window already.
But
Because,
y'all
I
get
mean,
too attached to these niggas that y'all
Too
really
quick.
gonna get no notion how good they can be.
But the thing is, because we are all Carolina Panthers fans, we all get attached to the underdogs because we are an underdog team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
and
good
the another problem is that we so used to seeing our coaches not develop our players. So
There
it's
you
okay
go.
for somebody to be like, "Hey, I want to see so and so because he fits the prototypical type and build that Evero actually is looking for. 6'3", 240, physical,
Right.
fast. He has the traits. He just has to get on the field. He has to get into that
Well,
book.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying. You don't
check this
just abandon that level of talent and be like, oh well,
Well,
he wasn't good his rookie season,
So
so
it's
he
our
ain't
fault that
shit.
he can't get on
Different
the field.
coaches.
Y'all have somebody like, okay, let's say a 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿, right? Was not
You
drafted
saw the talent with him.
was not drafted high. But when he got his shot,
he
he
was
jumped
he
off
was,
the
he was
fucking
undrafted.
screen.
Yeah,
He
he was
jumped off,
undrafted.
but that it don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's even better. That's an even better story. But when he got his shot, he jumped off the screen. You
But
see
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
big boy.
So
That's a big boy.
And they don't play
matter,
him.
Wiley. It don't matter. When he got his shot, he made it happen. So
Yeah, I like him.
how long are we gonna fuck with these other motherfuckers? That's the question.
It's certain ones that gonna get more chances than
Yep.
others.
True.
And I think because we are so weak at linebacker that Brandon
get a
Smith
chance.
is gonna get a chance to go out here and try to perform. But
So because we need anybody, we just gonna keep him
no, I'm
because
not
we're gonna.
saying anybody, but we can't. Hold on, Q. You can't sit here and have patience for Bryce Young and don't have patience for another player as well who ain't been on the
Bryce
field.
Young just
But he
came through the
been
fucking
on the
door.
You
team for
can't do
years.
that. That's
What the fuck you
contradictory.
mean?
He been on
No,
the
Bryce
team for
Young
Q.
years,
did
though.
Bryce Young just not get drafted a fucking month ago?
Hey, if I got to bend the knee, you got to too.
Come on,
I
Q.
ain't been
But
to
he,
Come on,
shit.
Q.
hey, but
Hey,
Parker, he been on the
hey,
squad
Q. Let me
and
touch
can't
your
even
shoulder,
learn the
Q. Let me touch
playbook.
your shoulder.
Who said he didn't learn the playbook? He
Has he
I
got
Nobody.
in
didn't
been on?
say
trouble. He
that.
got
I
hold
didn't
on.
say
Has he
that.
been on the
Hey,
field more
the
than
issue.
60%?
He got
Has
in
he been on the
trouble.
field more than 60%?
Hold on. He got in trouble with Baltimore because he
Mm-hmm.
called Baltimore out on a play that was
Yep.
wrong, and he put
Yep.
him in the can ever since then.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you like this: when it comes to Brandon Smith, if and like I said this before, I don't know if you heard me. His number one problem is wrapping up and making a complete tackle. Now that's coachable, but the problem is can he show enough of that to exude it enough to put it on the field?
We're gonna have to wait and
Now
see.
We're gonna wait and
that's the
see.
problem.
No, but I
How
don't.
we can't keep waiting forever is what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all boys wanted to say because he got drafted last year by old dumbass that we're supposed to wait
Uh-oh.
around for him to get his shit together. He's from the previous regime, and I'm
I
here
mean,
to
it,
tell you whether y'all like it or not. They cut motherfuckers that's from that regime. I hope you know it.
No, I agree with you, Q. But see, this is my thing. All right. So, for instance, Brandon Smith didn't get a lot of opportunities. He didn't get a lot of snaps. But Shaw Smith
Mm-hmm.
went out there and stunk it up, and people still want to keep him on the damn team.
Hello.
I've
Hello.
been saying get rid of Sean Smith.
So I'm just saying, like, we got to keep the doors open to see if he's gonna do something. I'm not willing to
Well,
just because
it's
he
also
didn't get no
it's
time.
positional too,
We
Bob.
got a
It's
bunch of
positional,
motherfuckers
Bob.
that just basically not even considered to be deaf
It's
that we sitting here
Bob.
fighting for. Why?
No. No.
Hey,
That's
when
not
when
true.
when 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 they
On
last
another team,
guy
they're
that
not even
when they
making the roster.
Q, we're
when they
not
last
even
Q don't
guy
know
that
fighting
that
for
Texas
him.
shit.
And
had.
Q, we're not even fighting for him like that. We're saying we can't just give up on him
There
and be
you
like,
go.
oh, they're trash.
Yes,
No,
yes,
we're
yes, you
saying, but
can.
no, we're saying give them the opportunity with a much
Hey, Q.
superior coaching
Cody, you
staff
being
to be out
stubborn.
there and
No.
compete,
No.
we
bro.
should,
No.
hey, we should
You
do the
being
same for
stubborn.
Cy Smith. Ain't that right?
Ho. What
Oh,
the
what the
thing
hell you
about it
want?
is y'all argument is positional too. We're looking at this guy is supposed to be the middle linebacker, and that's one big thing that we need on this team. That's what y'all forgetting.
Uh-huh.
That's a key goddamn piece we need on this team. So how long are we gonna sit there and say, okay, he's gonna be this guy, or he's got the potential to be this guy, before we say scrap that and go find us a fucking middle linebacker?
I would say this. I think they're gonna keep him 2 years. If he don't pan out, he'll be gone. But the point is, he has to get on the field to play. We can't say the guy can't play because he haven't had the time to
So,
play.
so, so,
Plus,
with your logic,
Plus,
Wiley,
if you
you can use that with
no, no, let me
Corral.
finish, you.
Let him finish,
No,
though.
Q, no,
Let him
Q.
finish.
Let me finish. When I looked at Denver and looked at the players they had, the same shit you said about Brandon, you could have said the same thing when Evero went to Denver. And what happened with those players? Magically, they can tackle, and none of them were superstars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Y'all
man.
boys
Like
get
we have a
too
brand new
emotional with
coaching
some of
staff.
these players.
No, and Q,
It
another
ain't
thing,
that.
you talk about the new regime. Part of the reason that these coaches decided to come here was
Say it again.
because of the talent that we have on the
Say it
roster.
again. Say it again.
So it's like
Okay, but they
it's not
ain't
so
come here for
simple
no
as
damn
saying,
Brandon Smith.
oh, that's a different time, that's a
They
different
came here
people,
for
different people drafting them.
Jeremy Chinn. They came here for guys like they came here for Brian Burns, Jeremy
They might have
Chinn.
came here
They
for
came here
them, but now they got
J.C.
everybody.
Horn. But that's what I'm saying.
I
These
mean,
other cats aren't good enough to make the roster. Cody, why are we holding on the table scraps?
Jesus.
what would you like us to do? Get rid of them when we already stand at linebacker? Like
Look,
what what
at
what?
linebacker, we should have addressed this position at least 2 to 3 years ago. At least 2 to 3 drafts ago, we should have addressed the linebacker position, but we didn't. And we finally took a swing at Smith. And like I said, he wasn't the guy. He's not the fucking guy.
We don't know that yet, bro.
Yes, we
do not know
do.
that.
If he was the guy, he
You're the
would have
only
been in
one that
position.
Bro,
You
you're
done
the
dug
only
in.
one that knows that. You're the
Yeah.
and
Okay,
it got
well,
hurt at
Cody.
the end
You're
of
the
last
only
year.
one.
All right. So when this shit come out and y'all give this motherfucker a chance and he underachieves, I'm going to sit right here and I'm gonna cross my arms and say, okay, now what? Now what, Cody?
All right, well,
Since
hey,
you-
but guess what? When he balls the fuck out,
Hello,
I'm gonna
say
pull
it,
right
Cody.
back up, man. I'm gonna be like,
Say it.
yo, what about
I'll
my
be the first
boy
one.
Brandon, dog?
We be like,
I'll
I
be the
mean,
first one to say I'm wrong, Cody, but I'm not
I'm
wrong on
just
Smith.
saying.
I mean,
I'm just
I
saying.
hope he
I'm
do
not
come out
wrong
and
on
look good because the tape that I seen, he looked like Shaq Thompson out there.
oh, Jesus.
Hey,
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Both of y'all have a valid point because, like I said, it's a business thing, and it's gonna come down to the money and the contracts, and then it's gonna come down to, like you said, this is a new regime, and then, like you said, Cody, like you and Wiley saying, you got to give these guys playing time. But the big question, the
Yeah.
elephant in the room, the gorilla in the room, how long is this new regime, the contract issues, all the shit that comes along with it, gonna wait on these guys?
Wally
2
said 2
years.
years.
2 years because we'll be our cap will
It-
be great. We
okay,
can sign all kind of people, and they won't necessarily need him to develop. They can either draft somebody or sign somebody.
Well,
So we're
here's the
gonna
deal.
waste 2 years of space because y'all boys want to sit and watch money.
We have the
It
time
depends
to,
No.
on the
Q.
play. It depends on
We
we
the
have the
kind of
time
players.
gotta
to.
do it.
Yo,
We kind
certain
of gotta do
players,
it, Q, cause we behind. We behind
certain
too.
players are
Don't
gonna
tell me
have a
we done
much
fucked up 2
longer
drafts
leash
now.
than
Yep.
others. So
Say
yeah,
it again.
Brandon Smith. Yo, he might this year might be the year for him. And if he
Yep.
doesn't do it this year, they're looking to replace him.
But you know what the
Wait,
funny thing is? The people tell me I said the same shit about C.J. Henderson. I said the same thing about certain players that clearly the handwriting was on the wall for. And motherfuckers
Come on
always
now.
give me down and tell me, no, C.J. Henderson's still young. Jacksonville didn't give up on him. And you could clearly see they traded the motherfucker away. We pick him up, and he has been garbage since he's been here. And now we have not picked up his option.
You don't put that
But
shit on everybody.
people, but what I'm saying is a nigga like Henderson, they say keep him. For what? What the fuck are we keeping him for?
I don't know.
Wiley, he got a point, Wiley. With CJ
Wait, he
Henderson,
taking up space.
look how long we held on the YGM. And then we had to reach for CJ Johnson. Because
Wiley,
Yeah,
this is
I,
the motherfucking NFL. This is not no goddamn walk in the park.
but hold on now.
Only certain people get the
YGM
opportunity.
replacement.
I got you, but check this out. Last year, at the beginning of the season, majority of the fan base said that Derrick Brown was a bum. He was a bust.
God damn, Wiley, you made
And I
another
told him they've been a
hey,
dumbass then.
you're right.
I mean,
I can't even
hey, go. Didn't I tell motherfuckers that Derrick Brown was gonna have his breakout year? And they told me I was stupid then. The same motherfuckers arguing me now.
The same motherfucker said he was
Yeah.
a bum. He's a bust. They called him a doughboy.
Yeah.
That's what they called him.
I'm tired of arguing with these people about the same shit.
Hey, Q.
They don't get it.
I wish I was on the channel last year, but I said that he was have a breakout season. But check this out. I ain't saying
Yeah.
this, and this is
I said,
I'm saying this. Go ahead.
look here, Wiley. I told everybody when Ioannidis came that was going to free up Derrick Brown to go out and eat some more on that defensive line. Motherfucker called me stupid, ignorant, every name in the fucking book. And I'll be damned if he came out and did that. You
Yep.
gotta put iron sharpens iron. You gotta put somebody there that's worth a fuck to free him up.
But
Fourth,
but
what's going on, Fourth? Shout out to Fourth. What's going on, Fourth?
Okay, he ain't saying nothing. But check this out. You got to look at it like this. If you look at Derrick Brown, and you look at the other guys, even Smith, you can't put C.J. Henderson stuff on them. C.J. don't look. He look like he don't want to be there.
yeah,
That's a big difference.
that's what I was about to say. CJ Henderson does
He got
not
the
love
talent.
football.
He don't want to be there though. I don't
He
understand
does
it.
not love football.
He looked loud. He looked loud.
I don't give a fuck about that, Wiley, because this is the NFL. There's no excuses for that shit.
I didn't get
Like I said, this ain't no fucking high school.
I know.
This ain't no fucking high school, bro.
Hey, Q,
I
hold
agree
me
with
down for a
Wiley
minute.
though.
I
He
got
doesn't want it. He doesn't want to be here.
Hold me down for a minute, Q.
Yeah, I got you. It's a joke that we keeping people like CJ Henderson, Keith Taylor. Then you look around on the next level, you got guys of the unknown. And every level, we got somebody like what's the cat that keep getting hurt? Dante Jackson. What the fuck we keeping him for? He should have been moved because every year for the last 4 years he's had an injury. And I'm not the smartest person, but if he ain't on the field, what good is his production? He's not giving you anything.
Okay, Q, I got somebody for you then. Thomas Davis got hurt 3 years in a row. According to the way you talk, we shouldn't have had Thomas.
Ooh, tell him.
Huh?
Can't give up on these players, man. You can't give up on them, bro.
That was a hell of a point. That was a hell of a point. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, we gotta think about
shit.
this thing.
When CJ Henderson came from the Jaguars, the rumors were he didn't love football.
Correct.
Right.
And he proved it. He proved it.
And look, he had some damn good plays in college. Like, if you go back to his college film, he gave Ja'Marr Chase the most problems that anyone gave Ja'Marr Chase that season. But it just hadn't translated to the NFL.
But
he's tapped out, bro.
If you look at was it Jeff Okudah, the guy that
Jeff
Atlanta just signed? Yep, Okudah, the guy that Atlanta just signed. He played the same way. He don't want to be there. He got all the talent, speed, size, everything. But he just like
Who would y'all rather take, CJ Henderson or Jeffrey Okudah?
But both of them, bro, they look the same. Both of them first-round draft picks. Both of them first-round draft picks, and they look like they don't want to be. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we even looking at CJ's face, he just seems like he's spaced out somewhere, no emotions. He just whatever. Like he seems traumatized. Like he went through some serious trauma and he just cannot let it go.
Maybe we let him smoke some weed or eat some edibles or some shit.
It just I don't know. He needs something, but he's tapped out, and that type of guy he definitely needs to have a counselor. He needs to go. He needs to go.
You know, Jacksonville gave him his own coach. They gave him time off. They gave him his own trainer, and the mother still didn't do nothing.
So that being said, he still got the opportunity to show what he can do, right? And it was absolutely trash. I'm just not willing to give up on every single person on the squad that coming from the previous regime that didn't do absolutely nothing helping any of our talent develop or put them in the right situations to look good or play great. With this new regime, I mean, you know, hey, everybody got their favorites, everybody got their prediction on who they think is gonna be trash and who's not gonna be trash. I think a lot
of Henderson.
Yeah, and I think all of us are, from one way or another, gonna be we're gonna have our minds changed. You're like, oh snap! I didn't see that coming. You know, maybe I have to put my own foot in my own mouth, and Shy makes the team, and he do some incredible stuff this year. I don't believe it.
Hey,
but
Papa, you know what would be crazy? We talk all this shit about CJ. That motherfucker go out and have an all-pro season.
Man, that's what
And I'll set a piece of the black off of my ass before that happens.
You know what, Wally?
Yeah.
You know why he would do that all the same? Because he want to get paid.
True. And then he won't be no more good after that. 1 year. 1 year wonder.
You be a dumbass to pay that boy.
Let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this. What player do you think has the biggest opportunity to surprise us this year? And remember, when I say surprise, it has to be a player that really people aren't even expecting much from.
Is he already on the roster or?
Yeah. On the Panthers roster, who has?
I think Jamie Robinson. I think that safety guy has the most potential to come out of nowhere because I think everybody realized with us having more DBs on the field, he's going to get his opportunities. And I think we're gonna have no choice but to say, okay, he got to bat it down. He got to pass deflection this time. Okay, he's steady in the face of the ball. Wherever the ball is at, he's around. So I think he has the biggest chip on his shoulder anyway because he's mad where he got drafted at. I like the guy. I like his attitude. I think he could be the under the radar guy for us.
Yeah.
Nah, because I think he gonna come in and do exactly what you said he gonna do. I think everybody knows he gonna do that. But I'm gonna tell you somebody ain't nobody gonna say 𝐦𝐵𝐴𝐶 Chenault.
Oh,
You can hate me. You can
I like that.
you can hate me.
I like that.
I like that. I like
Hey,
that.
so I'm gonna give y'all some key insights, right? They have reported that 𝐦𝐵𝐴𝐶 came in looking like the Terminator, bro, like the best shape of his life. And said this boy looking good out there right now. I'm just telling you.
Stop it, Pop.
Oh my God! You know what?
Stop it, Pop. The
No,
man can't run no motherfucking routes. He
Yo,
can't run any routes.
I'm thinking about putting him at running back.
I'm cool with it.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
I'm cool with it too.
But I didn't ask the
at wide receiver,
question, Q. I didn't ask the question. I'm just answering it.
but at wide receiver, the one job for goddamn wide receiver is to run routes.
He can run routes. He did it at doggone Colorado.
Oh, okay. So he just forgot last year.
They didn't ask him to run routes. Think about it.
How the fuck you a wide receiver and they don't ask you to run route?
Because they only brought him in for screens, and then once he ran the screen, they put him off the field.
There it is.
Oh, Embers.
We watched the games together.
You hear that shit right here? Oh, Embers. Well, see, you got to understand, when it comes to 𝐦𝐵𝐴𝐶 Chenault, I was high on him when we first got him because I saw what the potential of what he could be. But then I looked at him and I said, okay, he's just a gadget guy. You give him the open field and he can do anything. If you give him the open space and the opportunity, but you got to find and create ways to get him open to that. Because he can't run. I don't know what it is about running routes with this guy, but he just can't seem to do the shit consistently.
Hey, excuse real quick here. I don't mean to cut you off. Demetrius Thomas, that is exactly why you're a Falcons fan, because you said �YGM. You gonna put you in timeout. You got that's your first strike right there. The hell you talking about?
Hey, I like what Mr. Sean said. Haynes, Marcus Haynes might surprise some people this year.
Oh,
Hey, Demetrius, we'll give you YGM for a first round
yeah.
pick.
Y'all made me choke on my cigar.
That's a robbery.
IGM and CJ Henderson. Go get them.
That's another one. That's another one right there. YGM.
Cody.
Now you know y'all shouldn't have brought that nigga name up in front of me. YGM is another one taking up space. He should be gone. He should be gone, bro.
JSU, you hell, boy. YGM for a hell.
I'm down.
The Falcons seem like they want him.
Atlanta will make that trade.
Yeah, they seem like we missing out on something. Y'all can have it.
Bro, they drafted Bijan Robinson with a top 10 pick, bro.
That was wild.
Damn shame.
I just want to do a health check. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do know that we are no longer in Baltimore regime no more, right? Just put it out there, y'all. Yeah, okay, just checking on y'all health because I think some of y'all are still relapsing back when we had him. We don't have him no more.
And to give
that boy scarred me for life.
Once they kick that ball out this year, we cannot put that on him no more. It's over.
True.
It's over.
I gotta go watch the tape. I gotta go look at the tape. Stupid ass.
Yeah,
we went from missed opportunities to I gotta go watch the tape.
Oh,
what was you thinking in that third and short that you had? I don't know. I gotta go watch the tape. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So Cody, who's your guy? Who you?
Oh, hey, I guess this is breaking news. DJ Johnson signed his contract.
Hey.
Well, you done made Q day right there, boy.
Yeah, I know. Shit, I knew it would.
Yeah.
So okay, you said the player I'm picking for a surprise.
Yeah.
All right, I feel like you're not gonna like my answer.
The shit ain't like mine.
I know, bro. I think Chuba Hubbard can be good, bro.
Oh fuck!
Cody,
Here we
I
go.
think Chuba Hubbard
Cody,
can
are
be
you
good,
trolling?
bro.
Cody, are you trolling? That man vision is ass.
I just don't understand it.
Bro, listen. As long as we
Here's
don't
another one.
throw, as long
He
as
should be.
we don't look, don't throw that man the ball. We can all
Thank
agree on that.
No,
Don't
we're not.
throw
What?
him the ball.
Cody,
Lord,
I'm
Let
not
him
going.
let
Cody,
him run. Let him run between the A and B gaps, and Chuba gonna be all right, y'all.
that's why I
I'm
said his
telling you.
vision. I'm not saying it's his. His vision is bad. Like there's a bunch of tape where this man can see the hole. He gets there slow, but then he's still trying to run through it when it closes. Like what the
Bro,
hell?
he made some good runs last year, man.
Nah,
It
I
wasn't
can't.
Oh
all
come
I
bad.
can't
on,
It
give him
was
Cody.
that.
it
What
was
you
it wasn't it
I
wasn't
can't give him
all
that.
bad, bro. It
you getting
wasn't
the
I
Chuba
all bad.
Hubbard? Are you getting the Chuba Hubbard or something? I mean, goddamn. Only family members will want this boy right here to stay on this damn team.
I mean, yeah, that's
Uh,
my nephew. So what?
I can tell.
Cody,
I can
that's
tell.
like saying you want Ian Thomas to stay.
Ian
Well,
Thomas,
yeah.
C.J. Henderson, Chuba Hubbard. I mean, Keith Taylor. This
That
team is
time,
filled
sir.
with nobodies.
Dude, we don't
Shaq
have
is
enough picks to get
non-existent.
rid of all these
Who would y'all
guys.
have?
Too.
Who would y'all have
Uh,
rather me say, Chuba or Tommy Tremble?
Oh
Hell,
damn,
they're
Tommy
Cody,
both
you
in
Tremble.
the
trolling?
same
Yeah,
goddamn pot.
Yeah, you
Cody
see what I'm
trolling.
hey,
saying? Like there wasn't no good answer, no matter what I gave,
Cody
bro.
trolling. We
Like,
get it. We get it. We get
hey,
it.
it's
AQ,
it's
AQ.
the bottom line is just like Poppin said. They're gonna get ready to chop through all these guys.
Yeah.
Y'all, you think CJ and YGM didn't get their 5th-year option? It's some more that's getting ready to come up, and they're not gonna get theirs
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Y'all
All
want
right.
to hear my
those
Hey,
y'all want to
guys
hear
are
my
getting ready to be
standout
gone.
player?
yeah, go
go
ahead, Jay.
ahead. Go ahead.
I got to go with Mingo.
Bingo.
That's obvious.
He
That's
Bingo,
finna man.
obvious,
bingo.
man.
He finna bully
Nah,
that
but
boy out his job.
like
What?
okay,
Who
but
that?
I agree with you though. But the reason why I
TMJ.
asked the question, everybody's wanting Mingo to ball out and look good. Everybody thinks that he's gonna be good. They're hoping. But
True.
I'm saying
True.
a surprise player is a player that you have no reason to expect anything from, who you
Okay.
see
I
That
got
enough
so
somebody. I
Mingo
potential
got
Mingo is
in
not a
somebody.
surprise.
to be able to have a good season.
Mingo is
I
not a
got you,
I got
surprise.
Cody.
somebody.
I got you then. I
No,
got you.
No,
no, no. He's
everybody
39
thinks that
overall.
Mingo is going
39
to be good in
overall.
our
No,
offense,
Not
Jay.
with TMJ on that lineup. Cody, come on now. They not expecting Mingo to come out and just
Jay.
ball.
Cody,
They're going to be
Cody.
on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
a
You
but
don't pick
surprise for you,
somebody
Cody.
that hits you 39 overall, Jay. You don't pick him 39 overall and be and
Yeah, he's
technically
about
be
to be
a guy
on the
comp.
field like all
Yeah,
the
he'd be
Yeah, he
on
time.
on the
the field.
field.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And building up that connection with Bryce early on, that's
all right,
important.
okay.
Wally, who's yours?
I got Preston Williams, and I know. I know.
Oh God, here you go. He
Lord
can't even
have
make the
mercy.
regular
Hey,
roster.
come on now.
He
He
Come
can't
gonna
on
make
be
the
now.
regular
cut,
roster.
bruh.
Man, y'all ain't right. Anyway,
Josh
I'm gonna go with
Josh Van
Preston
just
You
took
might
his
as well
job.
have picked Matt Corral. That's what you should have picked. Matt Corral.
No,
Oh
I thought he was
damn.
gonna
Motherfucking
say
Matt.
It's
Barno.
obvious. Come on now. He's 6'5".
God damn.
He's 6'5", but he can play. When I say he
No,
can play, I believe that he's gonna be a guy that's gonna be the third down specialist, and he's gonna be there
Yeah,
for a
bro,
few
play,
years.
bro,
play video game.
don't hold your breath, man. Josh Van just took his job, man.
Okay. All right.
That boy did some shit. I hate to tell you.
Okay.
That boy a sack of shit right now. Now you gotta understand that. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. They tell me I've been being ignorant the last couple of days, so I'm trying to be nice.
Look,
I'm
the
surprised nobody
overall
said Barno.
Being cute.
with the overall
Bar.
conversation.
Oh, Barno.
Oh, Bono, why did you bring this motherfucker up?
Look,
Damn,
this the thing, Q.
cute.
With the overall conversation.
You don't like nobody on the roster.
You
Yeah,
don't like
yeah.
nobody.
No, I don't
Check
like
this
none
out,
of the
y'all.
third string.
Y'all
Well, how you
check
know
this
you
Oh
out.
ain't
my
even
God.
seen him play? We ain't even seen them
All
play
right,
ball.
4-3.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, you
you
breaking
breaking
up
up, Q.
bad, Q.
You bring it up, Q. Bring it up, Doc.
He can't hear neither. Hey, check this out. With the overall conversation, well, we might have to say that our draft grade was lower than we were giving it.
Damn.
Damn.
According to Q,
Why you had to say that,
Goat?
Goat? Why you had to go there, bro?
Everybody
Goat.
Oh,
Why you had to do that, though?
according to you.
Well, if you said, okay, yesterday we had the conversation, we said, don't start Bryce, right? Let him sit a couple games or whatever they were saying. Then you just said Mingo. Basically, they said Mingo wasn't the man. Like Mingo ain't gonna get the start. Then y'all already say C.J. Johnson is a developmental player. Then you just said Christian Savala was a 4th round guard.
Damn.
This was
Do we
just
have
said
a
now in this conversation.
Hey,
Jesus.
who let these people in this? Man, I thought we were Panther fans. Who let these people in?
Here we go. Here we go.
Damn.
So am I lying?
No, you ain't lying. I'm just saying, who let these people in? I don't know who these people are.
I'm getting depressed.
What you mean?
I feel
Damn,
like
Papa, really?
me
I'm
and
telling
Q
y'all
are
boys
polar
the truth.
opposites.
What do you mean, Cody?
Papa said he's
We're
trash.
polar opposites because I'm believing that with this new coaching staff, a lot of the guys that we think ain't shit just haven't even had the opportunity to show what they're capable of. Like
That's an optimist point of
I
view.
believe in okay, and you got the pessimist point of view. That's what I'm saying.
That's because I've been burned in my ass. I've been burned in my ass all year by this fucking coaching staff that left. So I'm trying to get these motherfuckers hope,
So
but
we
it's
gonna.
really hurting my ass.
So are we saying Chuba didn't get a chance to showcase?
You
Now
say
he
Yeah,
what?
got a
that's what I'm
chance.
saying. I saw some good plays from Cuba.
Now, Cody, he got a chance. He got a chance when Chris McCaffrey got hurt. He had a chance year before last. He got a chance. No, they can't say that. We know he can't catch nothing.
He
But we
can't run.
don't
He his
need
vision
him
horrible.
to. We
He
don't
had his
need him
opportunity.
to.
Oh shit, here we go.
Miles Sanders is going to be catching all the passes out the backfield at the running back position. We
So
don't need
Cody,
Cooper to be doing that.
Cody,
So
if
Cody,
our receivers down the field and they down there being guarded, and my man Chuba Hubbard wide open, you say we don't need to throw the ball to him, and he wide open now. You telling me we can bypass him?
No, I mean you're going to have to throw him the ball. I'm saying, but you're not making scenarios where you're planning to throw him the ball.
No, that ain't the primary. No.
Lord,
That's what I'm saying.
throw the
Like, no
ball
one's
away.
planning on it.
we got a running back that got no arms. He got no
And
eyes
no
to see the
vision.
hole.
And no vision.
I ain't never seen or heard no shit like this before in my life.
Hey man,
What good is the fucker?
welcome to Panther Nation.
But Q, you also pretend like we haven't had. But Q pretends like we haven't had the sorriest fucking coaching staff the past 2.5 years, bro. Like we had an
I'm not gonna let y'all do this.
college staff.
But that has nothing to do with Chuba's
Point him
vision.
like he was goddamn Bible around here.
He was
Y'all like rolling, believing in his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they saying they really might release Malik Willis.
Damn, Q.
That's what got
Yo, let's go out the Q. Derek B said somebody get Q a butt pad because his ass been burnt. He got thorns in it and people taking the black off it.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
I'll be damned. See, what y'all gotta understand is I'm a scarred Panther fan right now. I kept putting my hope in these boys week in and week out last year under man, and he couldn't do it. And initially, I said when we came out here Cleveland Browns game taught me everything I need to know. We got our ass handed to us. I look around, motherfuckers on the ground looking up at the sky. It just was bad. Then the Giants, they come right back the next week, and they pound our ass. Then the week after that, every week, the Cardinals, everybody went to our ass. It was tough.
Q,
Well, that's
I
what
Hey,
got
I'm
a
look,
pass
saying.
for your ass, brother.
hey, look.
It's a
Hold on,
different coaching
hold on, real
staff.
quick.
It's a different look.
Go ahead,
Everything.
go.
Yeah, different coaching staff, different look. Yeah, even some positions we upgraded. So
Mm-hmm.
they just optimistic that it's gonna be better.
Yeah,
Hey,
Well,
you don't want to let
I
them.
don't
They
knock
don't want to let
anybody
them
for the
live.
hold on, man.
optimism. I'm just saying I'm not there with that anymore. I can't be there anymore with that.
Hey, hold
Right, go ahead
on.
and prove it to me.
Bro,
Okay, I
bro,
understand that.
we ain't got no choice, man. We got
Hey,
we
but I'm
got we
about,
What are you
got
talking
we got
about?
the play. We got the
I'm,
players that we got, man. Like this is the roster. This is what the
Yeah,
Panthers have to work with.
it
You're
needs to
gonna
be
have
upgraded.
how?
Damn.
How are you
I
upgrading
understand.
it? How are you
I understand
upgrading
what
it?
I understand what Pop said though, Q. Now you
Huh?
giving the crown to Bryce Young, and everybody else got to work for this shit.
The fuck you mean? Go! I told you, Bryce Young worked for it when he became number one. What part of that shit you ain't
Jesus.
understanding?
Number one of what? Number one of
He
what?
was the best college quarterback last year. The fuck
Man,
is
get
you
the fuck
talking
out of here.
about?
Get the fuck out of
Come
here, man.
on, go!
Now, wow.
He was the
Mm.
Oh,
best.
no, the fuck he wasn't. No, the fuck he wasn't.
Oh, okay. Then who's better than
No,
him
he
last
wasn't.
year? Who's better than
What?
him last year?
He dropped 2 games. The best don't lose shit. The best
Oh
go
my
undefeated.
god.
The best go undefeated.
Here we go with the crazy shit.
Mm.
Here we
Anthony
The
go.
best
Richardson
win that.
lost
The
six
best win.
times.
The best win national championship.
Kendall, Anthony Richardson lost 6 games last year.
But he
Uh-oh.
was the best.
Oh,
So how was
I
he
Jesus.
didn't
the
Here we
say.
go.
best?
I
The
didn't say
What
he was
bullshit
kind
the
of
best.
music.
what kind of measuring stick you got over there?
I didn't say he was the best. I didn't say he was the
Oh,
best.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you would take him over Bryce Young, and Bryce Young clearly had a superior year.
So then who was
Right.
the best then, Q? I mean, who's the best then,
Yeah.
Go?
Hey,
Kendall.
by the record,
Sexton Bennett.
by the numbers, by the numbers, your boy Max Dugan was.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
bro, get out of here, dog. I don't
So
know
who
what
the
you
fuck
What
gonna
doing,
is
take
man.
Max
wrong with
Dugan
y'all
over
today?
Bryce Young? Who gonna take that?
Hey,
look at
You
look
out your
at go.
motherfucking mind, man.
Man, yo, that man trolling. That man trolling, bro. Come on.
by the
He
numbers,
trolling.
Max Dugan.
Nah, you're
You
right. We
talk
should have
about
drafted
cry.
Max, bro.
That
Let's
shit
get
there make
serious.
your ass shed a tear.
Bro,
Thought you the man now.
all of the quarterbacks had flaws. Bryce was
Yep.
too little. CJ couldn't win in the big moments. AR had an ass completion percentage. Will Levis drank mayo in his coffee. You know, it's
Damn.
like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Y'all
Like,
fucked
no,
up.
there was no perfect. There wasn't a Joe Burrow, a Trevor Lawrence. You know, there was not
Nope.
that type of prospect in this year's class.
You right.
You had
You right,
to
coach.
be able to live with some of the downsides of these different quarterbacks.
You
Mm-hmm.
absolutely right. You right. You own that one. You got that one. That's correct.
Yeah, and it's
Out of
like
this class
also,
right
man,
here.
like
Yeah.
when Alabama had a better football team, Bryce Young won the
Mm.
Heisman. Now I know that doesn't
Hello.
equal. I know that doesn't just equal success in the NFL, but damn, it's not nothing. I mean, Cam
Mm.
Newton won a Heisman. He
But
was
I
Mm.
also look.
undeniably the best
I,
player in football. And 2 years ago, Bryce Young was undeniably the best player in football.
I
Mm-hmm.
also look at that though, Cody. Okay, you put that team that he won that Heisman on was loaded. Okay, it was loaded. Okay, you put him on another team. Does he win the Heisman? Is he anything? Is he shit? Because you put less talent on the team, the next year he drops 2 games. He don't win the Heisman. He's not
Yeah,
that
but
dynamic.
you can say that about any quarterback. Literally,
Yep.
if they're on a bad football team, you're dead on arrival. It's not a quarterback game. I mean, it is, but it's a team sport. If you don't
You
have the
gotta
right
have somebody
offense
catch
and
the
the
ball.
right, yeah, bro, you gotta have a defense. You gotta have everything. And Alabama did take a step back this year from last year, and Bryce was the
Yep.
reason they were in all of the games. Even the games that they lost, they never got shut out. They didn't get like destroyed. They were in the game up to the very end.
And every time Bryce left the field, he was ahead.
Yes.
Come on now, Kendall. Come on.
Well,
I'll be
like I
there.
say, we
What?
got Bryce. We got Bryce, and y'all know my only pick with Bryce is the
Say
durability.
it, Kendall.
I,
Bryce,
I
Bryce,
don't say
baby. Bryce,
no,
baby.
no.
Come on, Kendall.
I'm not
Come
going
on,
there. No,
Kendall.
I ain't
Bryce,
going. No,
Bryce, baby.
we can't do
Uh,
that. No, I can't do that,
Come on,
Wiley. I
Kendall.
can't do it.
Come on,
I
Kendall.
can't.
You gonna start saying it by the end of the year? You'll be like Bryce, Bryce, baby.
Kendall a stubborn ass. Now, when Bryce come out here and throw 30 touchdowns, when he throw 30 touchdowns and 35 touchdowns, he be right there cheering with his young jersey on. Because he know damn
Oh,
well
but
he
see,
can love him.
Come outside, quick, go
he
ahead.
gonna be in the chat talking about some Bryce,
Ah!
Bryce, baby. Bryce, Bryce, baby.
Hey, Bryce gonna be the first QB in a long time to come out with his own tennis shoes.
Hey,
Being
don't
an
talk too
NFL
much,
football
Q. You
player.
gonna be wearing that Brandon Smith jersey too, bro. Come on now.
Man, fuck Brandon
Come
Smith.
on
I ain't
now.
wearing no motherfucking
Come
jersey.
on now. You know you're about to be wearing that Brandon Smith jersey. Come on
I'm
now.
gonna take
Yeah,
that jersey and shit on it. How
Bro,
about that?
if Brandon
What's the
Smith balls out, you know
24?
damn well
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
be
be
all
loving
over.
that dude playing
Well, you
life.
ain't got to worry about that this year because he ain't gonna ball out.
All right,
Hey,
we'll see.
Damn.
I got zero faith in that boy.
All right, we'll see.
Damn.
Hey,
you're gonna be visiting me in
Y'all
hey,
hear
Jersey.
me?
look,
Talking
hey,
about,
look.
hey, let's go to Panthers game with a doggone Brandon Smith jersey. Yo. Come
You say
on,
what?
Y'all
come
hear
on,
me?
Wiley, let's go.
Not a lick. Not a lick.
You say
Not a
what?
lick.
Y'all hear me?
I say you're gonna be in
Yeah, we
Germany.
can hear
Come
you.
on, come
Yeah.
on, let's go to the game with your Brandon Smith jersey on.
Yeah. I'm going to the tailgate this year, and I need something to light the grill with. So I use that jersey.
Hey, Cody, this is what we gotta do. If Brandon Smith balls out, Q gotta get a
Okay, now
jersey.
y'all done changed up.
Oh
There
yeah.
it
Oh,
is.
that's
Oh no doubt. No
You
doubt. He
gotta
has
If-
wear those
to.
strings.
He has to.
You gotta wear those strings. I don't care
He has
if not a jersey. You gotta get a T-shirt.
So what's the definition of ball out? How many tackles?
Shit,
How
if
many
he balls
tackles?
out, I need to make him buy me a jersey. Shit.
All right, now.
How many tackles? How many tackles he got to get?
You set the standard and be fair.
75 tackles.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's good.
If he's in the starting lineup, 75 tackles for the year.
All right, that's good. I like that.
That's average. That's basic. Even a fucking caveman can do that.
Who you got, Brandon Smith?
If he gets over 90, bro, you have to buy the jersey at that point.
If he get over 90, I'll buy all y'all a fucking Brandon Smith jersey.
Yeah,
No,
you heard
thank
him, bro.
you.
You heard
No,
him.
thank you.
Yeah.
You on record, bro. Don't delete the vibe.
I got no faith in that boy doing that. So y'all can go ahead and get ready because the shit ain't happening. It's not happening.
Oh, you have little
Hey,
faith, man.
Hey, Q, that's an extra large.
Yeah, y'all better sit there and cheer him on every play next year. Because it ain't going to happen this year. I'll tell you that now.
No,
It's
no,
all
it ain't.
good.
I will say it is more likely that Kendall gonna have to buy the Bryce Young.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. He gonna be
That's gonna happen.
singing it
I'm
too.
saying,
That's gonna happen.
my thing is this. Y'all go ahead and give him the crown. Like, all his shit is just going to translate, you know what I'm saying, to the NFL. Y'all can't sit there and say that. This
Yeah,
dude's game is going to
Yeah, but we
translate.
also can't sit here and say that it won't either.
exactly.
I mean, we did for Anthony Richardson, didn't we? It's going to translate.
Why I
My bad.
Either way, you're believing in
That
something that
hurt
you
my
haven't
soul.
seen yet.
My bad. I'm sorry.
That hurts my soul, man. I want AR-15, but I had to lay it down, Jay. I had to come to the realization that he won't be my quarterback.
Smart
and I
man.
think GOAT is still in withdrawals right now. He's not coming to the realization.
I am. And I
It's
admit
coming
it.
around.
I'm not
Boy.
gonna have my lip poked out the whole damn season. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he got to, and yeah, he got to earn it. He got to earn that shit with me. Because I don't think it was the right pick.
Well,
sing it, Kendall. Sing it. Sing it, Kendall.
No.
Right. Go on, Kendall.
Hey,
You can
before,
do it.
I tell you what, we better be in the Super Bowl when I'm doing that shit.
If we're in the Super Bowl, your ass coming on this live stream with a Bryce Young jersey on, singing that damn song backwards. That's what
Yeah,
you gonna have to do.
I will. If we're in the Super Bowl,
You'll be
you damn
jumping
right
up and
I will.
down. Bryce,
You ready?
Bryce, baby.
None of y'all ain't nobody say a bad word about Bryce Young. None of y'all say a bad word about him.
Oh, you ain't shit for that kid there. You ain't shit for that.
Yeah, he ain't.
Hey Cody,
Well, I say,
you know when training camp start or when they going down to Spartanburg?
No, I can look it up.
I need to figure that out.
hey, speaking of which, Cody, at the Dallas Cowboy game, I would like to do. Me and Gold was talking. We're gonna do a tailgate. We're gonna invite all of the content creators to come on out there and just rock it with us out there, man. So
Hell yeah,
if you're free to Cowboy game, we're gonna be tailgating, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm there, man. You better save me a plate,
I'm
dog.
picking Cody up myself.
I got you, Rob. I got you.
I mean, bro, y'all don't know. I live right by the stadium. One street over from me right now is South Mint Street, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm uptown, dog.
Dang.
Yeah, man. So, hey, tell me when to pull up. I'll be there. Man,
Okay.
I can't wait till the schedule release, man. I'm trying to see I'm predicting the Houston Texans are going to be our week 1 opponent here at home.
Oh, we got both of them. This you can't ask for better when this gonna play out. We got Houston and we got Indy.
Yep. We're gonna find out who the better quarterback. That's for sure.
See, I didn't see anybody. I don't know anything about anybody needing to be timed out. I don't know anything about that.
Time out. Who need to be timed out?
Oh, I don't know.
I think we've been doing well. I don't know about the chat. I don't see the chat though.
I guess something went on in the chat. I was too busy talking. I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, it's been a good show though, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I don't know though. Some of y'all guys, boy, today been something.
Passion, Wiley. It's passion.
Passion
I don't know, man.
and trauma.
You damn right.
It's more about
Trauma,
trouble.
definitely trauma.
Wiley, I didn't. You know how hard it was to see everybody walk around smiling with confident quarterback play, confident coaching. I got to watch these motherfuckers when I go in the store and they clowning me about my punk ass Panthers can't get this shit together. You know how bad it is. I can't talk no shit.
At least you in the Carolinas. I'm overseas, and everybody looking like y'all got a team. Y'all got a team. Like my
Goodness
hey, one day Goat was on the phone with me, and I walk into this public. Somebody walk in and say, "Yeah, how about them punk ass them Panthers over there? They ain't worth a damn." I got to fight my way out of the store. Yep. As soon as I walk in, I got to fight my way back out.
You're right.
I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired.
Need some of that.
Time for us to win.
It has definitely been pressure on you being a Panthers fan with the last regime. I tell you that.
It's even worse when you live in the city where they play at. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we got a lot of transplants.
Telling you, bro, it's
and they are hell, son. They are hell to deal with, especially if their team is good.
Oh, y'all was gonna get fade ass up out of here. That's what that was about to be. He lived to see another day.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be straight up with you. That man came in talking about Fade was like Matt Corral gonna start at the gonna end the season with the Carolina Panthers. I said, oh shit. I said, where you at? Where you at, C? I'm about to get Fade the hell up out of here.
I don't pay that motherfucker no attention, man. I let that nigga talk till he create till he get that shit off his chest. I don't pay him no attention.
I said, I'm about to get him straight up out of here. I'm like, C, where you at?
That boy ever advocate for PJ Walker. Talking about PJ was gonna be our starting quarterback. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm about to get him out of here quick. You didn't even get strike 3. You went straight to 4. Get your ass out of here. I'm about to say, see where you at. I'm about to get him out of here quick. Nah, it wasn't Q in the chat. It's me popping in the chat. I'm on top of everything. I'm Kang around here. No, I'm stopping.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Man, I'm ready
Well,
for
that's
training
just
day
like
to
Make
start.
sure y'all be on the lookout. Hmm?
I said. That's just like man, Doug. I one have got to give him respect for this. Like say Doug Peterson when he took over for Myers, he
Oh
said
yeah.
first he had to heal the team and the city and everything. Like he just couldn't come in, head first type guy. He had to heal
Mm-mm.
because Maya had fucked everything up so bad, and that's where we are. I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody want to admit that this and that. Everybody think we're in such a good position, but we were fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. We just went through a divorce and got married and got divorced again, and then married and divorced again. Like it's been rough. It's like
Yeah.
now
Yeah, it's been rough,
I
man.
just want to be single.
But see, we got a lot of kids left behind from this divorce that we got to push about this damn dough.
Ah,
Nah,
that's
that
a
was a
good
good
one.
one.
That's a good one.
Uh,
That's
That was
a
good.
good one.
we got a lot of
Damn.
kids left behind from this divorce.
You
God,
talking about
somebody.
you trying to say our pullout game is
Damn.
bad? I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
have
lot
mercy.
of a lot of bullshit ass kids, too hard headed ass motherfucking kids.
They don't listen worth a fuck, I
Tell
tell
you
you
what,
that.
deal with. Damn.
We got jammed up for 70 million, y'all. Damn,
Yeah.
boy. Jammed up for
See,
70 million.
just imagine how bad our finances was messed up, y'all. From Herney. No, hell, some of that shit go back to our gentlemen.
Right.
Herney been a jackass, man, because Herney laid the foundation for our finances to be fucked up. He was probably the worst GM we ever had because he kept giving out all those lame duck contracts. And
Yeah,
he
bro.
was too emotionally tied.
He was our George Bush of the Panthers.
Here we
He
go.
fucked the whole economy up.
I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you in that political shit.
No, I ain't. Popping it. That's down
I'm
here,
not.
popping it.
I ain't fucking
That's
with.
down here,
I
popping it.
ain't fucking with you.
There go
You
popping
when
it.
you mention political shit, niggas' ass get tight around here. No sir, I ain't fucking with you.
Pop said nobody left behind. Shit. No Panther player left behind.
Right.
Yes sir.
Popping ain't right. Popping ain't
Left
right.
behind.
Golly.
Hey, have y'all
Both in
ever
their
been here?
political
Hey,
affiliations.
have y'all ever went to a bathroom after somebody just blew it the fuck up? That's
Yeah.
that's what they left behind. A
Well, I'd be
pussy.
ready to fight whoever that
hmm
was, boy. I'd be ready to
I
fight
ain't.
whoever.
I ain't using the bathroom that damn day. I tell you that. I hold that shit.
That shit
They
happened at
just
my
left.
bar a couple weeks ago. I'm like, who just came out the bathroom, bro? We're gonna throw these hands, dog. How the hell you gonna come in here and bring your stinking ass in here in the public restroom and blow it up like this, man?
Just blow
God,
it up.
please.
But see, this is the
It
thing
just
too.
made it.
A, a lot of us in Panther Nation don't want to believe that. We don't want to accept it. That this
Mm,
that just happened.
yeah. And you know somebody blow the bathroom up because the temperature be way hotter in there than it usually is. You're like, what the fuck?
But that's why I don't
Crazy.
use public bathrooms like that because I don't have
I
to go
don't
through
either.
that stress.
But I got a piss, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, outside nature calls. That's all I
But
gotta say.
look at Agent. Agent said, when I gotta go, Bob.
Hey,
Jesus.
Yo, Cody, who jersey you gonna get?
Man, I'm probably thinking about getting that JC Horn, man. I've been wanting to get
Ooh.
a JC Horn jersey. I'm thinking that might be the next one. But hey, man, I might fuck around and get Bryce. I mean, especially if he gets off to a roll, man. Like, yeah, I gotta support my quarterback, man. Now that he's ours, I feel possessive. Like everybody that wants to shit on him for being small and shit, I'm like, nah, man, I gotta defend my quarterback. That's
I
my
feel you.
quarterback
Exactly.
now. So it's like,
You know,
It's time. It's time to put on. That's number 9, bro. That's
so
the
so
quarterback.
you got a
Damn
good point
stressing.
there. You got a good point because you know what? We're gonna have 31
Uh,
other teams sitting here and talk shit to us about how little
Talking
our
mad
quarterback.
shit about
So we got to
Bryce.
stop doing it ourselves. I mean,
That's
say,
what
hold
I'm
on, you
saying, bro. It's time. It's time to get in line, bro. Like Bryce Young is the quarterback. If you didn't like it, then fine. We at least got to give him the opportunity to change some minds. And look, and I said this last night on our podcast. Before the draft, every pundit was singing the praises of Bryce Young. Best college player, incredible inside the pocket, Peyton Manning intelligence, all this good shit, right? Now that he's a Carolina Panther, nobody is
Trash.
predicting him to be the offensive rookie of the year. Nobody is
right.
predicting him to be the offensive player of the year. No
Mhm.
one, bro.
I
The
just seen on
Panthers
Good
are
Morning. Yeah,
disrespected, bro. So we
I
got
seen.
we got to put on
Mhm.
for Bryce.
I seen on Good Morning America. That's why I can't stand that bald headed fucker on there. They was talking about all the rookies who was gonna like do good their first year, and they talking about nah, Bryce Young gonna struggle. Hold on, man. You just said all this good shit
Yeah,
2 weeks ago
that's not
about
what
him,
they were saying before.
but now let's say he gonna have a learning curve. He gonna have
Yeah, it's
well, a
problems.
lot
bullshit.
of
It's that
they
nugget.
say that because they say, okay, they keep saying the defense led us to where we were last year because we didn't have no type of quarterback play. So they said now they're saying that our weapons aren't good enough for him to take us to that next level. Some people say we're gonna win the NFC South. Some people say we will be better than we were last year, but we still a work in progress.
I'll
So
be honest with you. I'll put up our weapons just about to any team in the NFL, bro. We don't have bad weapons
Right.
as long as they
Huh?
healthy.
Say, oh,
and
okay.
that's the question.
The
That's
only
what I'm getting
reason
at.
the only reason people sleep on our weapons is because we don't have that proven number 1 wide receiver. But every one of our receivers has a skill set that you can easily see Bryce Young being able to get them the ball
But,
and doing what he
Mm-hmm.
needs to do.
but who's the
Easy.
49ers proven number one wide receiver? When I think about it, who are they proven number one?
Who's that?
Who?
49?
Yeah, when
Oh
I
yeah, no
look at
doubt.
Zebo.
Hey, how about
he
the
and
Chiefs? Hey, how about the
is
Chiefs? Who's their number
the
1?
chief. That's what I'm saying. Like we got weapons. That means you have multiple ways of attacking you. We don't have to have a number one right now at this
But
moment.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
9 times, I mean, half the league pop don't have
A number one.
certified X receiver. I mean, but they make the guys that they have. I mean, they NFL receivers still just catch the damn ball, really.
When Cam
Or
Newton
that
was at his
quarterback.
best, he didn't have no number 1.
Exactly.
There it is.
Yeah, but look how quick
A
he
lot of
fizzle out. He should have had a damn number one.
We should have had a number
Yeah,
one
but
O
we
line.
didn't
That's
do
what he
we
should have
That
didn't
had.
wasn't
do
even all on him, bro. We had a
now.
bunch of turnstiles for
It
offensive
was
line.
on Marty dumbass Hurney. That's who that
Say
shit was
that
on. Who
again.
couldn't build him a line. He couldn't build him no fucking weapons. Couldn't get him a running back worth a fuck.
Hey,
Well,
give
he had
Gettleman,
Stewart.
hey, yo,
He
yo,
had Stewart.
give Gettleman some smoke too, because he
I'm gonna
took
get on his ass.
he took Kelvin Benjamin over Devontae Adams.
Yeah, he been a
There it
dumbass
is.
too. He rescind Josh
Yeah.
Norman tag. He was a dumbass
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And see that's the biggest thing right there. When you don't pay a guy, you got to go back in the draft and replace him.
And we never found that replacement because Bradbury
Never.
didn't never equate to what Norman gave us, an all pro corner.
No.
God
No, but
damn.
No.
he was still a good
He made
cornerback.
all pro somewhere else.
Oh,
But that
okay,
was it.
well, okay, all pro to good. Okay, he's just good.
Well,
That'll make a difference.
hey gentlemen,
No,
I'm
he
about
made
to go
all
see
pro at the
I'm
Giants.
about I'm about to go see the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, man. I appreciate y'all for hosting me, man.
Yes,
And
Oh,
sir.
no doubt.
to everybody listening, if you have not hit the like and subscribe button yet, what the hell is your problem? We've been talking
Yeah.
here for hours, having incredible discussion, and you ain't hit the like button. Yo, do something with your life. Support Black Cat Panther podcast. Yo, they go live every day. Every day, I'm like, damn, they live again, bro. They out here grinding, man. So show some love to Black Cat Panther Podcast. Yo, y'all the homies. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one, yo.
You
All
too,
right,
All right,
man. Enjoy
Cody.
your movie, bro.
All right,
Peace
Cody.
and love.
All right, Cody.
Yeah. We probably
Yeah, and if y'all
going.
get a chance, man, y'all go check out C3 Podcast. They are the number one when it comes to first or oldest Panther content creators, podcasters. So you got to show them some love and respect, man. They got some good stuff over there. And that was your boy Cody Lack. He always come through and show some love. You know, and that's just what we're here for, man. Showing everybody love and receiving love back. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, it's gonna take a while because these players gonna have to. We got some developmental players because of the way the draft fell. Not this year, last year, and we're behind because of dumb shit that the previous regime did. But like I said,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna keep saying it, once they kick that ball off this year, we can't go back on them motherfuckers because they had a draft, they had an off season, they had everything they need. They got the high dollar coaching staff. So they got to
Mhm.
live and die by what they done. But
Mhm. Done.
done. That's it. That's it. Even
Yeah.
though they can't keep that. Well, we were behind because last year we didn't have a linebacker with this. Well, hell, you still ain't gonna get one this year. So that's on you.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's all good,
Somebody,
Kendall. I can't wait till the middle of the season though. Well, it ain't gonna take the middle of the season. About quarter of the season, I'm gonna be sitting here on the podcast. I'll be like, look at that Kendall. What Kendall singing?
Yeah.
They gonna be singing it, baby. It's all good. Hey,
I can't
we
wait.
had a great show today.
Just maybe he might rub a little bit on me, but that just ain't my guy. That wasn't my guy. That wasn't my guy. So it's
Oh,
this
we can
things.
tell.
Yeah, it's this things. It's this things a bit. It ain't a little bit. It's this things a lot.
yeah. But you know the crazy thing
We
about it
here for you.
all, is that you know, this regime right here got to come in here and be the janitor. They got to come in here and clean up all the mess, all the trash, all the blood, all the DNA. They got to get rid of all that shit to get us back to where we're
Mhm.
supposed to be, and that's on top.
Yep.
So we got to
Say
be
Ask
that
me the
patient.
again,
question.
Papa.
You doing all that damn cleaning and shit. How long are you gonna fuck with these old cats and bugs in
Oh
the
damn.
building? So
See,
you
you
throw
couldn't
their
let
That's
it
ass
part of the
you
away.
couldn't
cleaning
let it
too.
go, Kendall.
But
You
I
walk
mean,
right
it
back
keep
into
going
that.
back to that though.
Uh,
It
You
keep
couldn't
going
let it
back to
go,
that though,
Kendall.
Wiley. It's got to be answered, Wiley.
Kendall
It's
ain't
got to
gonna
be
let it go. Hell, we answered the shit earlier.
I
You ain't
understand,
lying.
Q, but the thing it's like one. There might be zero tolerance. That's what y'all say. 2 years. There might be damn zero tolerance this year. Like if you don't fucking get it, bruh.
That's
Like
what
you said,
that
like
what
you
Hey,
Federer
brought, you
said.
brought, you brought
hey,
13 undrafted free agents in the camp. That
Hmm.
somebody
wasn't
gone.
no bums. Now they ain't no bums. Some of them ain't no bums.
Somebody gone.
Some of them can play. Some of them
Oh
could be
yeah.
rotational pieces
Oh
this
Yeah,
yeah.
year.
and Federer said
And
we may not bring in 90 something people to camp. If we don't have to, we ain't
Mm-mm.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
Bring
That's
just what
telling
you
you
need.
somebody gonna get cut.
Mm-hmm.
jobs is on the
Well,
line.
good thing I'm in Germany. They can't cut me.
Mm.
So, all right, y'all. JSU, let me get some last words there, brother.
I'm at work. I won't be able to.
That's your
Okay,
last
okay.
word.
All right.
Don't
That's your
worry
last
about
word.
it. Yeah. Wiley, talk to me. Tell me something.
Hey, hey man. Panthers Germany to 2024. I'm here. Y'all know where y'all need to be. I'll be in Munich celebrating, so you need to be right here with me.
Okay? I got you. I hear you. International.
You know what I'm talking about?
Popping.
Man, Wiley's got me excited, man, because that is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn up Germany, yo. We're gonna be there next year for us going to play and to beat Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback. We're gonna go up there and just have a good time, man. Have a good time, man. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe. Stick with us. So we're coming with content. It's always gonna be some good conversation. And hey, keep pounding. Trust the process.
No doubt.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, hey, man. I know Q he might have dropped a little bit, but we got NFC South roundtable, y'all. 7 o'clock on Saturday night. You got some Saints fans. You got some Eagles. Some Falcons. Damn, I'm so sorry I called them the wrong name. Called them a good team name. You got the Falcons and the motherfucking Bucks. All right, we one thing about that show, man, you get a little education, man, on every team that we get ready to face. That way you say, oh, well, damn. You look at them again and you say, well, they did do a little something in free agency. Oh, they did do so. Oh, well, that might be a threat. You get to look at a whole nother perspective about the Bucks, a whole nother perspective about the Saints, about the Falcons. You get to see some of our weakness or what they think is our weaknesses coming from their perspective. So start tuning in to that, man. That's a real good show, man. If you're sitting here a Panthers fan, we right here in the NFC South. Then we're gonna spin that thing a little bit when the season starts. So check us out. Black Cat Panther Podcast. Saturday
Yeah,
night, 7 o'clock.
yeah. And
NFC
if you got any,
Roundtable.
if you got any Bucks content creator, we looking for you. We searching for you. High, low, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the biggest guy, or biggest podcast, this, that, another. We deal with anybody who wants to come on to the brown table and talk your shit. So
Yeah.
we ain't been able to find one, but if you know them, send them our way because we trying to get active.
You can be a knowledgeable
I don't
fan.
know.
You ain't got to have no podcast.
Yeah, you ain't got to
You ain't
be
got to have
yeah,
no podcast.
just be a knowledgeable fan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know how to get in that kitchen when it's hot.
Yeah.
There it is.
So, and still, mudding outlaws. Like I said, I'm gonna miss it again this weekend because I'm out there filming some four-wheeler stuff for y'all to get some content on the channel. But go on to that Mudding Outlaw TV, man. Go ahead and subscribe, man. Hopefully, I'm saying I'm gonna drop one maybe tomorrow or Friday. But you gonna see the thumbnail. Just go in there,
Yeah.
show me a little love. What you got, Q?
Oh man, look, man, it's been a good one today overall. I want to thank everybody for pulling up, man, showing that love. We get into it as we do. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I got a versus with Twan Don coming up for the 704 show. That's
Oh
going to be
yeah, oh
pretty good. That's coming up 2 weeks from now, and as well as some other things. Your boy Dub Q is just in the building. I'll reveal him as time comes. I just appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Yes, sir.
no doubt. Yeah. 704 Charlotte Bound, man. Y'all go show them some love, man. All the Panthers content creators go show some love, man. Don't be like, oh, I like this guy here, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something to say out here. Just go show everybody some love, y'all. Like and subscribe to everybody. Other than that, we out of here like a breeze through the trees. And when we blow, we taking all the motherfucking leaves. All right now.
All right, though.